You keep backing into it.
There we go. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
Let me hear all of you.
Mic check, mic check.
Wait, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
You guys have to sing
Mic check.
together.
Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
We're good.
No, mic check.
He's good.
I was like, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
His face.
I was like, oh shit.
My bad.
That was a good one.
God, nobody's patient. I swear to God. We barely posted a link, and it was like,
Well, I mean,
I don't
it
see anything.
is 7:13.
Yeah, but still, it always does that though. We're always like going a little behind.
Can they hear us right now?
No, well, they might.
Yeah.
On one of them, they heard us before.
Oh.
You ready?
Let that out.
Okay, let me know.
Do the point.
I have to.
Do the point.
You try to do it by yourself.
I-
Remember you got
tell
all
him do it.
scared? You're like,
I do it.
He's on.
Nah.
Yeah, I remember that one time.
Show me the
that
point.
one time.
Give me
Ready.
Give me the fingers.
I'm gonna give you the finger.
Everybody's phone on vibrate.
Yes.
And we are live. You can catch us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and what else?
MySpace.
Kick.
Page me.
Kick. That's what it is. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back. There's a cute bag in there. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Rico Savage.
And this is an entrepreneurship segment. We have a few special guests in here today. One of them's old school homie from way back in the day. I'm going to have him introduce herself to the audience and tell them a little bit about who you are and what you do.
What up? My name is Greg, also known as Loyalty. I own Loyalty Inc. right here in Rialto, California. We used to be in Fontana. We just moved. We're in Rialto now, so tap on in. You got some shit to say.
Let's
go, man. Baby.
So I've known Greg for a while, him and his brothers. Shit, man. For a long ass time. For like 20 years, something like that.
Yeah.
I was actually low-key locked up with his brother for a while, so yeah. But we can get into that a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
But
He knows a lot about me.
I know a lot about that, man. He was a little homie back in the day.
You know
So,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go over here. Tell them a little bit about who you girls are and what you girls do.
I'm Sam. I am a spiritual entrepreneur. We have a podcast together.
Yes.
It's called Just Friends Uncut Podcast. I do a little bit of everything. I do social media. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a single mother of 2 by myself.
Single mama.
And I'm a
That's
hustler.
it.
I'm a mother.
I'm a mother, and I'm a good mother, okay? Because I feel like that's very important to say. Because you could say you're a mom, but I'm a mother.
Okay. Hold on real quick before you move on. What you said spiritual?
Yeah,
what?
I got kind of
All right,
confused.
hold
I
on.
was like,
What did you say?
is she a pastor? Because this is not how pastors dress. So I was like, I was like, wait.
Hey, I know. You're getting
I'm
real
going to
holy.
church. I go to church every day.
You're getting real holy in here.
Real holy.
Hilarious.
So I'm a spiritual entrepreneur in the sense of I do like spiritual advice, like the moon. That's what I was asking you guys. I was
shit.
like, why do you have the moon back there? I'm one of those. I already know
wolves.
you guys are gonna be like, oh, she's scary. I want to know everybody's birthday. I want to know where you were born, what time. I do that kind of stuff.
Not the time. The time matters too.
Yeah, I could do your whole chart right now.
Yeah, she low-key diagnosed me outside and shit.
Not diagnosed.
Damn.
He's like,
Diagnosed.
oh shit.
Yeah. I don't even, so when you get born,
He's like-
born at night or in the morning? I'm like, fuck,
He was born in the daytime. I could already tell.
Oh shit.
Jacob was born during happy hour. That's when he was. That's when he was born.
Usually, people that are in the spotlight, usually they're born in the daytime. So, but anyways, yeah, that's what I do. I do like spiritual advice, spiritual readings, things like that. I've been doing that for a long time.
And the podcast for how long?
The podcast, a year and a half.
About a year, yeah.
Yeah, year and a half.
Dope.
Yeah.
And what about you?
So my name is Nikki, and I'm also a makeup artist. I work for MAC Cosmetics, and then I do the podcast. So, and I'm also a mother of a beautiful pit bull. Okay, we can't forget about dog
Benji.
mom.
Benji.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out Benji.
She's a great pit bull mother.
Yeah.
Facts.
So, and then so I'm focusing on our pod and just working, doing makeup.
That's
When do you guys film?
We try to film every Friday or every Thursday. It just kind of depends.
Yeah, it hasn't been working out that way lately, but normally it's on Fridays, like Friday nights.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
we love our little podcast.
we love it. It's great.
So I'm guessing he's your tattoo artist.
Yes.
Both you guys?
Yes.
Shocker, yeah, yes.
Who would it do?
He's actually my only tattoo artist.
Good
I've
answer.
No, I really have
Loyal.
never gotten.
I'm their therapist.
See?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard a lot. I heard a lot of tattoo, even barbers. I heard like they have a lot of stories from their
I
clients.
know
For sure.
everything about them.
Let's hear a
Uh-oh.
angry drunk woman coming in and get a tattoo, fuck her boyfriend, a cover up story,
I get a shit every day.
a cover up story.
Fuck. From any cover-up story?
Well, female. Let's hear like the reason.
Shit.
Like this motherfucker just cheated on me 2 hours ago. And,
Scoot that way a little more.
Oh no, I got
Get you in the-
I did shit. Actually, one of the homies, he came. It was a homie.
Mhm.
So he came. He was like, I want to get my girl's name tatted on me. I'm like, yeah, pull up. That's how I was tattooing out of the garage. I was like, come through. We're all kicking it. Shit.
Mhm.
I wanted to get his blasted on the belly. I'm like,
Her whole
damn.
name?
Her whole name. I was just like,
Damn, she must have been putting it down.
well, she putting
She
it
had
down
to.
on her.
That's
Push-
a commitment right there.
pushing P. She pushing
He bring her.
A lot of
He
pee
bring
and a
her,
little
right? So I was
B.
like, yeah,
pushing
bro.
P. Big mama.
Come through. He bring her. He's over there.
Oh, she came with him too.
Yeah, so I'm drawing on him. I'm drawing on him. I'm
This
just like,
fool sucker.
I already knew. Yeah, I already knew. Right when she came in, she sat in the corner, faded. I'm just like, damn.
Faded.
All the homies are there. She started going from one homie to another.
Oh.
Like just sitting there, I'm just like, damn, she's hella comfortable, you know. And I'm
Friendly.
over here talking to him, like, who
You sure you want? Before I
Yeah.
start,
She's like, this is one of my bitches.
yeah, I'm like, who is this? And she's like, oh, how long you been with her, fool? I'm like, for like a couple weeks. I'm like,
No.
oh my god,
What
bro.
the hell's
I
wouldn't
wouldn't have
this?
did it. I wouldn't have did it. I would be like, listen, my boy, I ain't got no more ink. I ain't got no more
I'm
ink.
trying to talk him out of it. He's like, no, I love her. I need to do it.
I love her, fool.
I love her
I
for
love
it.
her. You don't
Please, fool.
understand.
So I'm like, fuck it. I blasted on him. It was like a Friday. Monday came.
Oh,
The weekend one.
Fuck her. I need it off. I'm like, bro, your shit's like
It's still healing.
Still,
whole
yeah.
belly. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was like, nah, I did it on purpose. I was like, nah, I never covered it. I don't know if he did or not, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he still has it.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying. There's a whole belly. That shit's at least like,
Her name on the whole stomach.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
there-
pretty sure they broke up that night because they took off pissed. They were fighting.
She was talking to all the homies. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Shit.
It was
She did it
crazy.
on purpose.
Yeah, she was
Man.
she was a stripper.
She knew what she was doing.
Oh my
She was
God.
like,
She's a
"I'm
stripper.
Right.
it is.
with that,
stripper.
and I'm gonna
How you
keep
how you
it.
guys feel about names about like
I
significant
think
others?
it's a curse. I think like if it's like your mom, your
Or your
dad,
kid's name or
yes,
some
but
shit.
I think
Yeah.
if it's like a significant other, I always hear that story. Like someone
Yeah.
will get a tattoo, and within weeks, it's like they're done. Like they're not together. I hear that. It's
Even
like,
if it's a husband, what do you think about a husband? Is that
yeah, like I've heard people
No, I
have
feel like
gotten
it's bad luck.
divorced. I don't
I,
know.
I want
just
girls to
think
get my name on there. I had a couple girls get
so
my
you
name
bet
on there.
that's
How
toxic.
many girls
Toxic.
have?
Two,
How many
just
girls?
two.
Two?
Yeah.
Really? Do you?
How
But they
long-
probably don't
okay,
have it
how long
now.
Were you with them when they got when?
They were side chicks, so
Oh.
I don't think that long. Actually,
Told you he was born happy. Hour.
Territorial, huh? That's what I'm saying. What's
I
your,
just thought it was funny. I was like,
What's your
"Ha, ha,
zodiac
stupid."
sign? What's your zodiac
I'm a
sign?
Taurus.
That sounds about right.
My
That
birthday is the
sounds-
25th,
not.
actually.
of April.
And mine's the 28th.
You guys
I have a
are both
tattoo. I have a
Taurus?
tattoo on me. Yeah. He's 2 days before me.
Get the fuck out.
How long you guys know each other?
damn, I just met this fool on the street.
Stupid.
We were at the club, and I was
picked him
like,
up.
hey, you want to be a co-host, motherfucker?
Picked him up at
Seem cool as hell.
Home Depot and
Nah.
need some wood.
I actually like met him through homies, but like I always seen him in the club, and I was always drunk when I met him, like seen him, so we didn't really talk much.
Yeah.
And then he hung around one of my, you know Frankie Neckbone.
Oh
Yeah, so
Crazy.
he even knows Neckbone too. I
motherfucker's
think this
everywhere.
dude's from way back. That's what I'm
That
saying.
fool still does.
He still does
all that
everything.
same
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I've known him for like 10 years.
But he's like basically the black Neckbone. That's it. He's the black Neckbone. He does the same shit Neckbone does. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He's still the
my
same.
God.
He's still the same.
Yeah.
And then he hit me up. And then he hit me up to do to manage the podcast, to book people, because he just wanted to worry about the guests and just like doing the host shit. I was like, yeah,
The whole shit.
the host and host shit, both.
Oh shit.
I never got back to him.
He thought he was.
And then he hit me up again, and I'm like, and then I started checking out the shit. I'm like, you know what? I believe in it. Let's do it. Like, so I think that was like a year, but we were hanging out before that. I've known him for like over 2 years.
Probably even longer. We
Longer than that.
just didn't like
Okay.
chill.
We all
you know
had
what
the
I
same-
mean?
This is like a fresh friendship.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Fresh.
you guys are both Taurus. Do you guys butt heads a lot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's this
I
would
knew
be
it.
like shit, man.
It's like my
I'm ready
little-
to choke this
It's like my
motherfucker.
little sister, the sister I didn't want.
All right, God damn. Well, we're gonna get your homie because I don't know if he talks a lot, but we'll get him in.
Lino.
So just why don't you tell the audience a little bit about who you are and what's going on with you, man?
I'm Lino. I'm a tattoo artist at.
There's only 100,000 people watching right now. It's cool.
That's
It's
fine.
like,
He's all fuck it.
don't, yeah.
Just tell him a little more. Tell him like you're a tattoo artist at the shop or into the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a tattoo artist right there at the shop, right here in Rialto.
Do you get a lot of play like for tatting people, like girls? Do you get a lot of play from that? like yeah.
Oh,
How many
man.
girls have you smashed that you tatted?
Oh shit.
You can plead the fifth. I'm just asking. It's just a question.
Yeah, I don't
No
even
cut.
know.
He's like,
No comment.
I can't even count at this point.
Oh God, I was afraid of this for telling me that shit.
I'm trying to chill on it with you, but we'll get into it a little bit. If I was drinking, it'd be over. I'm sober.
Lino, you got a fan watching.
Yeah, we got fans
Oh
watching.
shit! There
There
we
we
go.
go.
Yep.
Lino.
That's Florence. Shout out Florence. That's classy.
Okay, what's up, class?
What's up, girl? Classy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hit me up. She's like, "Oh, what the heck? He tats me."
That's my sister.
She's been on the podcast for a dating and relationship episode.
Oh,
Yeah, so shout out, classy.
Shout out,
Brandon
Classy.
Ramirez, laughing emoji. Everybody's laughing. Brandon Ramirez, Lino, he's laughing.
So before we get a little wild in here, let's get into the entrepreneurship side of things. So we were talking a little behind the scenes before this all started happening. You were telling us that you decided to stop drinking and all that because you wanted to get more serious about your business.
Oh yeah.
So let's get into that a little bit.
Well, same thing. I mean, we're tattoo artists. We're known to drink, party, that's the nightlife, you know?
Yeah.
Tattooing all day, just kicking it. I don't regret none of it, but I just felt like I was just stuck, like making good money, nothing to show for, just fucking like, I don't know. It was cool at the time. It was cool. Probably just just wanted to get it all out, I guess. But I was like, man, I want something more. I want to see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like, the money was there. The people, my clients. I mean, I felt like I was killing it back then. I felt like I was the man. Like, I got the money, go to strip club, just blow it. And I knew I would make it back the next day. So I was just like, fuck it, blow it, go the next day, make it again. But I was like, man, I just...
Yeah. So
What was that-
what's that point where you're like, you know what? It's time to like step up my game, and like make this shit serious. What like got you to that point?
Shit, just tired of spending money on nothing. Like, I want to do shit more money. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? Let me get this money and invest in it. So I was like, the only way to do that is to quit drinking. Me personally, I see a lot of people drinking, partying, and they invest, do all that. Me, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I had to do that shit. So
Was it
I wasn't like an alcoholic. I mean, I probably was. I woke up, drank every day. So I was, you know what? I'm gonna try every New Year's resolution. I'm gonna quit drinking till my birthday in July. 7 months. So I would go 7 months Soon as 7 months came, Vegas, boom, make up the whole year in a fucking night. You know what I mean? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like, start drinking from there. I did that for like a couple years, 3-4 years. And then 1 year, my birthday came, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to see how far I can go. The next year came New Year's resolution. I'm gonna go to my birthday. If I go to my birthday, then I'll be a whole year and some change in. So a couple months went by. I think it was from March. I think it was March or April. My pops passed. So after he passed, that was it. Never touched it. Never wanted to touch it.
Why is that?
I don't know, bro. It's fucking I just felt him telling me like, I don't know, the way I used to drink, I was a happy person, but I don't know. It was just like tough. I just felt like
it was the right thing to
I don't
do.
know,
Like that was
right
it. This is time.
I didn't want to fucking start drinking and then shit just get all fucked up, you know?
Everybody has that breaking point.
Like
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like I was gonna be like
a bad drunk, angry
drunk,
or
you know
something
what I mean?
like
I wasn't. So I was always a happy person.
Yeah.
Fun, funny. I'll dance. I'll fucking sing, whatever. But
Yeah.
at that time, I was like, man, something told me like, nah. Because he lived in Vegas, so I had to go to Vegas. Shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up pulling the plug on my pops. Left. Went to the bar. Ordered. I was ready to get it in. Ordered all kinds of shit. Give me a shot of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just looked at it and I was like, fuck. Crying. It's like, fuck. Someone told me just fucking bounce. So I fucking paid my tab, went to the room, got my bag, and fucking drove home.
Damn, so it sounds like you got something over you, man. Like God has greater things for you.
Oh, yeah.
You have a calling.
Well, my dad always said, you know what I mean? He always said he sees me doing something, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, he knew it, but I always liked to fucking party.
So you want to make him proud. That's what's going on. You keep hearing his voice,
for
huh?
Sure. For sure. You know how we were back then. We partied, bro.
Damn,
We partied. Shit, partied. We fought. Fucking.
Damn, it was wild, dude.
You guys fucking knew karate and shit, so you know what I mean?
We used to just fuck everybody up back in the day.
It was bad.
Like real crazy ass shit.
We were bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I used to party with your brother, your oldest brother.
yeah.
Oh my god, dude. He would call me LFO all the time. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
But I when I was locked up, I was like about to like get out of our job thing that we did. And he was crazy, man. He was crazy. So I'm like shaking out, and I walk in, and he's all LFO, what's up, man? He was going somewhere else, and we were just like talking for a minute, but we couldn't really talk. He had to leave. But yeah, I seen him when I was locked up in there, man. Then he told me he was in there for like I think a couple years.
Yeah. He's always
Or something
in and
like
out.
that.
Always in and
Yeah.
out.
Is he still in and out?
Crazy.
How's he doing?
He's actually been. I haven't talked to him in a while. You know, family shit, but
Yeah.
he's been out. He's been out for a long time. I think he's done now. He's older shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's done.
How about your other brother, Paul?
He's cool. He's actually sober too.
Damn.
He's doing real good. Sober. I think he's like 5 years sober.
Damn.
5 years sober.
So how have you seen your business grow since then? Like, what's the difference of your business from when you were drinking to now?
Fuck. I got employees. You know what I mean? I got 5 years ago I bought a shop, but I was renting it. I bought everything in it. So now I bought a lot. So I own my shop.
Damn.
I own my property.
That's fucking
So
congratulations on that, man.
I own
Shout out, Greg.
I own a half a it's 10,000 square feet, like almost like a half acre lot. So it has like 6 different units, but I half the units I have for all the artists. I want to do like a stereo shop, barber shop, all kinds of little shit. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I just basically. So now that I'm sober, I knew I was gonna be there 5 years. I did a 5-year lease, and as soon as the 5th year came, I was like, you know what? We need to find some to plant our feet. I don't want to just fucking just rent somewhere and then have no backup plan, none of that. I was like, well, we need to find somewhere to plant our feet. So do it now. So we just did it now. Now it's all game time from there.
You're
man.
in real estate too. Like
Yeah,
shit. Like
yeah.
you're doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm proud of your ass, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate
I used to
it, bro.
see him as a little kid when I'd go into the house parties.
Yeah.
He was all chilling on the side, and he was the youngster, killing it, dude. You fucking own your own land property. That is badass, dude.
Yeah.
That shit's dope. Congrats
So
on
that
that
shit's
shit.
doing good. It's only been 2 months. But We got a lifetime ago, so it's cool.
Well, it seems like you're blowing up because I mean your Instagram. I mean that's when I seen. I was like, damn, what the hell is this guy up to, man? Like,
Yeah.
I just happened to see your Instagram, and I was like, damn, what the hell? This dude's killing it. And then everybody's like telling me, yeah, he's like one of the biggest tattoo shops in the IE. Like,
Yeah.
so, I mean that's crazy, dude. Like, and that's from stop drinking. Like that's when everything
For
changed.
me, yeah, everything changed, dog. Everything changed. I have a 21-year-old daughter. So when I stopped drinking, my girl, she didn't have kids. So I knew she was gonna want to have kids. You know what I mean? So now I got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. So after I quit drinking, I had 2 more kids. I bought a house, and then got the shop. That's how I met this guy. I met him. I was at another shop. He came, he bought a car off me, and then he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, I know I'm at a spot right now. This dude's willing to sell it." You know? I'm like, "Fuck, for real?" He's like, "Yeah, just make him an offer." I went over there and made him an offer. Boom, gave me the keys right then and there.
Yeah.
But that dude owned the property. Like
Yeah.
he's those 2 guys that worked there. His dad owned the property, the smoke shop and the liquor store. They owned it. So I went, made him. Yeah, he's like, "Shit, let me get my speaker box out. You can have it." So shit, that shit did me good right there.
That's
It's
big,
cool.
dude.
You know.
That's big.
Sometimes you gotta let let certain things go in order to gain better
yeah.
things. But a lot of people don't, even friends. A lot of times we don't get blessed until we get certain things out of our life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes it makes it better. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he's even my business partner. We had one in Ukaipa too. He had we were there. What, you were with me for what? 2 years? Maybe 2 years. And he's like, "Hey, I'm a bounce." Not like quit on me. He's like, "I'm a bounce. I'm gonna get my own spot." And I was like, "Hell yeah, that's dope." You know, he got a spot he took over, he bought a shop in Ukaipa from another artist. So he had a shop, and then he hit me up like, "Hey, I'll come back." You know what I mean? I was like, "Yeah, come back." And I was like, "What's up with your shop?" He's like, "I know a couple guys are gonna move, this and that. You know, just want to, you know, probably come back and, you know, maybe sell this spot." And I was like, "You know what? Fucking let's keep it. Let's partner up. You know, come back to the shop. We'll keep that, and then we'll keep it going." But it was a racist ass town,
Yeah.
bro. Ukaipa right there. You got to be part of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they know who's there. They know who owns the shit. They know who there. You got to go like join all their shit just to be.
Yeah, like the Chamber of Commerce and all that.
Yeah,
type
you
shit.
got to. Like, I know a lot of people that had business over there and everything. A lot of people came from over there. I went over there, I started tatting over there, but they told me, like, "Hey, if you're going to stay here, you got to be part of everything."
Yeah, yeah.
Like what? Like,
And that's a lot of
everything.
work, too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
I was like, "What? I ain't got time for all that."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of like slow. We just had artists renting booths, and it was cool. But then I was like, when I got this spot, I was like, "You know what? Let's just put that down, both of them, and then this is gonna be a bigger spot." And then boom.
So that's your
Yeah.
next step. That's the step is you want to open a bar in that whole area. You're gonna do a barber
try to do
shop, all that.
that's what I want to do.
it's a plaza,
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a plaza. It's like 7 units.
and you own the whole thing.
Everything.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So
You're doing big things, man. That's like
Man.
money right there.
We might,
That's
we might have to put the podcast over there.
nah.
That's our second location.
Wait a second. Give
Oh,
us a
somebody trying to
Don't try to take our
you're gonna have
paper rock scissors.
body.
good
go
at it.
body.
I'm good at it.
Tauruses always win.
No.
Tauruses win everything.
Taurus is always going to
I just-
argue. Totally.
No, I
We
just, so they did a podcast at the shop. What was it called?
It's parking lot pimping.
Parking lot.
Oh, that's
Pimpin'.
dope name. I like that
And it
name.
was outside.
That's dope,
Said,
actually.
ooh. Said,
I like
ooh,
that
I like
name,
that.
though. No, that's dope.
No, check this out. They come over to be like, "Hey, could we do a podcast in your, in the shop?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm like, clean the whole shop. I'm like, "Yeah, come in." They're like, "No, we're gonna stay outside." I'm like,
Oh, parking lot.
and it was cold. It was cold as hell.
We
Like,
took
no,
blankets, we
it's
were
parking lot
prepared, you
pimping.
know?
We got to be in the parking lot. And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, fucking
So you had like all
Keep
the
your ass
homies
outside.
outside,
It's
or
cold.
what?
I'm going
He gave us
inside.
a tripod, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
Helped
we
us out a little
brought
bit.
our
Yeah.
own chairs, though, you know.
it was,
was like a little
They
tailgate.
were just talking their shit.
Yeah.
So okay, so tell us now. Now I want to know a little bit more about your podcast. What do you guys talk about in your podcast? What's the deal? What's going on?
We talk about everything and anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Bring up a subject that was pretty wild or something, like something funny.
She laughed. She was like, "Where did I start?"
Well, do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
So the thing is that
Turn the mic.
I feel like
No, the.
They don't give a fuck.
wait, help me.
That's
I
why I
love
bring
that.
them.
Yeah.
Now pull it towards you.
They're raw.
We don't either, so this is gonna be a
No,
fun
we
podcast.
don't give a fuck.
They're the homegirls.
Yeah.
So we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
First of all, we've been friends since I think we were both like what 18, 17, 18.
Yeah, but we knew each other in middle school.
Yeah, like we knew who each other was.
Yeah.
Anyways, our personality, the way we talk, we do like accents out of nowhere, just random shit. Like,
Accents.
We do.
Okay, hold up.
We can do
You're
it.
both gonna have to do one right now.
We do a little bit of the Wisconsin accent.
Yeah,
There.
in here, and then the Howls, Baaz, Piet.
Yeah, and
Start
that.
podcast.
So tune in.
Tune
Follow,
in on
subscribe.
Tuesday nights on the live. So that's what we do. We just talk like that out of nowhere, completely. That's just us, right? So we're really into comedy. We love funny shit. So we were like, let's do a podcast. Like, why not start something that we do on a regular basis? Like, we do this in the car. We
Yeah.
just talk to each other like this.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
we
we
started
also feel
recording
like
it.
girls don't really like get into like the nitty gritty of like just saying whatever, because I feel like as a woman you have to be very like, oh my god, you can't say that, or
Yeah.
you shouldn't do that, and it's just like, but it's like, but why not, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's better, like you said, you're raw. I think that's the best thing to do because
People feel it.
yeah,
People feel it.
because when you're like being fake or not like putting it out there, like that's why we blew up quick, you know.
Yeah,
Everybody's like, who the fuck are these guys, you know? and that's probably what's going on with you girls, like you know what I mean? Like just keep it like that, keep it raw.
Yeah, I feel like we just, anything that's like prim and proper, we just can't do it, you know, and it's always been that way for us. So, we started doing the podcast and we talk about literally everything. I mean, we had a segment where we wanted to talk about, why do we even talk about it? You know what I'm going to say?
You gotta say
I
it
already know
now.
what you're gonna say.
Yeah, she shit her pants.
Whoa.
It wasn't my pants, first of all.
I know it was your
let me
panties, then the
explain.
pants.
It was no. Let me explain. Here's the story. Here it goes. Look.
Lino can't handle
You
us.
know, just sit back.
Hold tight.
Hey, no wonder why he's so quiet. You guys fucking traumatized
He
him.
thought we were drunk.
No, so when
He thought we were
met
drunk
him,
earlier.
We met him like a few hours
And we
ago.
weren't.
And he was like, have you guys been sipping? And we're like, no, this is us, unfortunately.
He's like,
Oh,
Oh, he's the one that asked you.
Yeah, he was
yeah,
like,
Oh,
are
I
you
thought
drinking?
you
He
said
was like,
he
you guys
asked
been
you.
sipping? We're like, no,
Not at all.
not.
We hadn't. Not yet.
Wait, hold on. Let's hear the
yeah,
shitty
we gotta
story.
go because so what
Oh,
happened,
okay, so
This is
you
crazy.
know, when,
bruh?
you know when you get your your womanly day, you know,
Right.
and I was on my period.
Yeah.
So what I started doing, and I wish I would have discovered this a long time ago, is the Depends. You know, the little Pampers.
Not
for
the
grandma.
adult diapers.
No, yeah. For all the ladies out there, it's,
I'm
you know.
not, okay, do you know what? Don't knock it.
I'm a
until you
heavy
try it,
bleeder.
ladies.
Oh,
Okay, it's very
shit.
comfortable.
Yeah,
You
you're gonna
just
have
take it
bras
off,
be
throw
trying
it
some
away.
shit.
You know? So anyways, I pulled up to Ralph's,
Okay.
right? And I was a little gassy. So I was like, no, this is for sure going to be a fart. And unfortunately, it was not. I shorted my pamper.
No, but tell them what happened after.
What'd you do with them?
Continue.
So I was there to get flowers. So that's what I did. Shitty pamper and all.
Oh
Fucking
shit!
went inside.
I just went,
She's in
ran
a-
real quick, got my
Not what
flowers,
you
and
crop
dipped.
dusting the whole fucking
Smell. I had the pamper on.
flowers died immediately. As soon as you got in
It
the car,
was
flowers
great.
died.
Nobody
All windows
knew,
down.
Nobody knew. Nobody suspected.
It was a-
thing.
it
I
was a
was
small
in and
shark.
out. I was in and out.
Small
Small
shark.
shark. Just a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
was just
I do
like,
small
it wasn't
shark.
like a dirty
happened.
diaper. It's just a
Nah.
Oh,
it does happen.
I like the way you're trying to make her feel better.
Yeah.
To old ladies, you know what I mean? Old people.
It's okay. It's
It's
all right.
alright.
I was, you know, I
okay,
must have ate
honeys.
something that day.
I must have ate something that day.
But
It
see,
happened.
So you told on yourself on the podcast about it.
I did.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's-
she got
that
a
is
lot of
wild.
positive
not?
reinforcement for it.
So what was the positive stuff of that? What did they say?
People were
It's
like,
okay, I do
shit my
too.
pants.
Oh
lot of people
shit!
have
All these girls be
opinions.
shitting
Now all of a sudden, all
themselves.
girls-
Not
What the
just-
fuck is
not
going
just
on
women,
here?
but men.
Look at him. Why are you guys? Come on.
I didn't even think girls shitted until I was like, nigga, like 18.
I know you guys
Like,
are not
I didn't
supposed
even
to
believe
shit
it.
at all.
Like,
The ass is
You guys don't
for
shit, y'all don't
recreational
fart,
stuff.
like,
It's
goddamn.
not for shitting. Okay.
Shit
I
comes
didn't even
out
know
there.
what.
Shit
It sure
comes out of
does.
there.
And it
All
did.
right. And it did. And
It
so
does, and it did.
Oh,
that's
man.
the kind
That's
of thing
the
we
kind
talk
of stuff
about.
Do you guys have guys on?
We have had guys on. Yeah,
We've
have
had,
Greg.
we've had Greg.
We had another guy on.
Yeah.
Yeah. They love us. They think we're crazy, but that's fine.
Would you guys ever have your exes on?
Ooh.
Oh, for
No,
sure, fucking
I
not.
would not.
No?
I hate my ex.
So everything's been bad, I guess. So it was a bad breakup.
Yeah. Actually, do you mind if we say for our first what happened with our first episode?
Yeah, we could definitely
Okay.
talk about it. So
Well, I mean, I don't think nothing's gonna
Yeah,
beat the
I think
shitting
it's new to me. I
yourself.
want
So
to know
like,
that shit too.
Well, it's speaking of exes, so we premiered our episode. What was it? November 2023, right? So we did our first episode, and an ex of hers from fucking 7 years ago
Damn.
was listening, and we don't say no names, like we're just talking,
Yeah,
just telling
low-key.
stories. And he calls us that night,
Yeah.
7 years later,
Mhm.
all pissed off, calls me.
Did you say something about him?
Yeah.
What'd you say? I want to hear.
I just said that, like, if I could go, like, if God was like, hey, like, if you could go back, what would you not do?
That's
and I
fucked
said
up.
him. Like, I would never speak to him. I would just be like, nah, I'm good.
So you
Like,
regret
I
it,
def-
basically.
and I know a lot of people say, like, you know, everything happens for a reason and you learn from
But that
it
just
and all
didn't.
that.
But he's
I
no
just
reason.
don't-
There's
I
no
just
reason
don't
for his
know.
being.
No.
Watch her get a phone call because of this.
No, and probably.
Well, he must be stalking you if he fucking called 7 years later and
yeah,
shit.
because he
That
also
shit was
called
wild.
me a few.
You still have the
like,
same
a
number
year
7 years
late-
later?
a year-
He called my Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh,
He called my Instagram because I think he thought we were gonna be together.
toxic.
I was
Toxic.
like, don't you,
Damn.
don't
Toxic.
you?
Well, because
I'm
you
not
know
the
I had him
one.
blocked and the whole nine.
So why didn't you like what made him so not like memorable to like want to ever meet in life?
I just feel like he did me like really dirty, you know, and I did a lot. I'm a Leo, so I'm very loving. I'm very giving.
we go.
Like I'm
They're
very,
all into the zodiac shit.
I'm
Here
very
we go.
much that. So for me, I don't feel like I reciprocated that, but he just treated me like shit. But I also have to like I also tell myself, but I chose to stay for whatever reason. But I just feel like, you know, he
hurt you.
yeah, he for sure hurt me.
He's a.
What was the story we were talking about earlier about yours?
Oh, wait, my ex.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you.
I'm gonna bring it up right now. Well, one of my exes recently got beat the fuck up in a MMA
Oh, it was
fight.
recent.
Oh yeah.
It was in November, so I don't know if I should say the fighter. But
Yeah, say it. He's cool. He was on our podcast. Shout out to Alex.
Jacob is messy.
What's up, Alex?
Jacob
Shout
is
out.
messy.
He was just on our pod earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
we,
sir.
I don't know him.
Tell
Like,
him. Say his name and it says thank you for your service.
oh my god,
Jacob, stop being messy.
I don't know him.
We
like
make it
that,
do what it do, baby,
but
over here on
Stop
Howls over Baaz.
being
I
messy.
caught the not like that, but I caught the video and then I saw my ex catch a fucking right hook to the mouth, and I was like, "Woo!" He deserved it. So, anyways, I just that's my ex.
Smokey,
in
you
a
got knocked the
MMA
fuck
fight?
out.
You got knocked the
Was
fuck
it a
out.
street fight or MMA fight?
No, it was
MMA.
Oh, it was
Spar Star.
one
Shout out
of
Spar
his, one of his
Star.
fights.
Yes.
Oh,
Immediately beat the fuck up.
so we could be able to find that then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
sure
just saying.
can.
No, it's on YouTube. Yeah,
Oh,
That's great.
it's gonna be one. It's gonna be in one of the clips. It's gonna be in
I
one
was
of the
just
clips.
asking.
Oh my god! You guys are gonna get me in so much fucking trouble. No, it's
I'm
alright.
just saying.
It's
Like,
So,
okay.
quick question: We speaking.
Go ahead. I think you're gonna say the same thing I am.
You
Go.
speaking about all that? Who's in a relationship? and who isn't?
there it is.
So, because we're talking about because you guys are all. I mean, he does tattoos. You guys do the podcast. I mean, you guys are both women. You guys, how was it dating with you guys? What you guys do? How's the dating life? Or is there even one?
Well, my girl now don't trip on nothing. Before then, I was bad.
Yeah.
I was bad.
He's
I
like,
was very
all the
bad.
guys here are good guys. They don't do nothing wrong. We're good.
Oh, I
What
was-
about you girls?
I was, real, I was bad.
Men
No,
don't,
they're just messing.
men don't lie.
I'm
Men don't
single.
lie. You
What's
know.
that? Yeah,
I've
go
been
ahead.
single for
2 days.
6 years. No, I've been single for like 6
But
years.
you ain't single. Like no girl's really single. They're
I
always
am
into some
single.
shit.
No,
Okay,
I'm very single.
So they're single.
When's the last
you're
time you had
single?
sex then?
Oh, this nigga Jacob went in like Jesus
I think
Christ.
it was like
Yesterday.
She's lying already. She's looking away.
She's already
I'm
lying.
practicing
Why the fuck
celibacy.
you lying? Why you always lying?
No, it was. I'll tell you the truth. I'm
You weren't even looking at the camera. She started looking up. There's no camera over there. There's no camera.
No,
Hey, we don't have a camera over there. There's not even a person standing there. Like, what's going on?
Stop. It was in, I think, like, I want to say December.
Oh, stop.
I'm not lying.
Oh, my
It was.
God.
Right hand
Get
up.
a phone corner. What do you-
I'm going to get the
Maybe
Bible.
January.
I'm gonna get
okay?
the. I'm gonna get.
See how the months are coming by. See,
I'm about to get the Bible out. You're gonna have to.
Stop. No, don't do that.
Hey, you know what? Just so you know, we have a lie detector test. Why don't you bring that? Now, just.
Catch on fire?
Maury, come in with the results.
No, but I just feel like men are the men I've come across in the last, 6 years that I've been single, they're all just intimidated, or they're talking to someone else, or they have somebody at home and then they try to talk to me and I find out, to be honest, and I feel like I'm very self-sufficient. Like, nobody does shit for me. I don't get child support. Fuck my baby daddies. I'm just kidding. I have 2
You're
of
not.
them. No, I'm not. I don't get child support. I don't get I make too much to get any EBT, which I wish I did. Like, I don't get anything. It's just me hustling, grinding by myself. And I feel like when I meet men, they're like, well, what does she need from me? You know? So I feel like all they want is that one thing. And I'm not.
That ass.
Yeah, that ass. And that's not really what I'm.
You just don't
trying
want to
do.
give that ass no more.
It's been locked in January.
She's closing it.
January, yeah.
Ass is closed.
Ass
You
is
know,
closed.
I tell you.
Well,
Until
yours.
further- until further notice.
Yours ass is doing something else.
That's a little accident. Doesn't mean it's good, honey.
Not an accident, an accident.
It was an
It's a little
accident.
accident.
So what about you? Single?
So, no, I'm not single. I am in a relationship. 5 years.
Over there.
Said 5 years?
Yeah.
In a relationship?
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
you've been in a relationship for 5 years.
Yeah, I've been in a relationship.
Hung your jersey up? Jersey's hung up? You retired?
No.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes. Jerseys are up.
Okay.
Bagged and tagged.
You guys are married or is it
No,
dating?
we're not married.
Okay.
We've just been dating for 5 years. We're
How
gonna
was?
be going on 6
Does he accept? How does he accept the podcast thing?
He supports me. Like, I told him about today. He was like, damn, that's dope. Have a good time,
That's dope when they
Yeah,
support you like
so
that.
Oh yeah.
He's very supportive. Like, he's not a jealous person. He's very secure, and I love that because it gets hard when you do a podcast and you talk about certain things. So it's like, but I told him like
January.
Stop.
So January, February, March, maybe
last week.
April. It's
No,
brand new April.
absolutely not.
I need to say something real quick.
Yeah, go do
You
your
guys are
thing.
talking about relationships and shit. Back in the day, all right, I got a phone call. They were like, "Hey, Greg, let's party, let's kick it," I'm like, hell yeah. But I was single back then,
He's like,
So I was like, hell yeah, let's
He's
kick
like,
it.
let me
Called a
just
couple
throw it out
homies,
there.
like, hey, some girls want to chill. They just hit me up. They want to kick it, So they called me up. They all had men, like,
I didn't have a man there.
no, and I
oh,
didn't
hold
either.
on, girl. I was like, hold on. No, y'all were hugged up and shit. I was like, wait a minute. That's fucking.
he's like, damn, I tatted.
What'd you call me here for?
Your titty and everything. And I can't.
Oh, you guys hit. No, the homies are like, what the hell, dude? I'm like, hey, they said they wanted to chill. They're all
Well,
they're
we
all-
just want to be friends, guys.
Like, damn.
There's no such thing.
No, I was kidding, but I always mess with them. Because I've always been the homegirl.
Strictly.
I never, nothing like that
No.
with these girls.
No.
They're cool as fuck, the homegirls. They're like sisters.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Like the little
straight-
annoying
yeah.
sisters.
Like
crazy.
George,
That's
I'm your
why-
sister. I'm your sister.
Stupid.
This motherfucker don't change. No, bro.
From the chat real quick. Shout out to Jose though. He said best tattoo artist. I drive all the way from SFV all the way to there for my ink. Brandon Ramirez.
We got people come from a lot, everywhere, across the world. Shit, I got a lot of dope artists. See, this is the thing. A lot of people will comment and be like, yeah, this is the best tattoo shop in the Inland Empire, or this is the best artist in the Empire. If that's a loyal customer, client, is a loyal client, yeah, hell yeah, they're loyal. You know what I mean? I don't say I'm the best, we do shit differently. We will do shit way differently. But if someone wants to say that, then heck yeah, it's all good. But a lot of people out there are like, oh, they're not the best. That's and I'm like, I don't say it. I don't say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Greg is
I
the
don't
best.
going around saying
You are
all the best, this and that.
Thank
I'm
you.
like, we do shit differently.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all humble. I mean, I got good
Yeah.
artists. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see one thing. I'm sober, so you don't go in there and your fucking my artists will be drunk off their ass, disrespecting shit like that. You will never find that shit in my shop, and they all know that shit. I don't mind if the client brings you a beer and you drink. I don't. But once you start disrespecting each other, each
Yeah.
other like that, I don't fly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like none of that shit. I don't like that disrespectful shit. I mean, there's times they drink and shit. You know what I mean?
So when you're hiring a tattoo artist, like what are the main requirements that you look
I
for?
just tell them I just a well-rounded tattoo artist. You know what I mean? No party animals. I mean, party's cool, but no party animals as in like
There.
drinking,
While you're working.
smoking. I mean, I don't even mind the smoking, but like there, you know what I mean? Like,
Once it started affecting the shop or
yeah.
your
I mean,
work,
you know what I mean? You get a bar full of guys drunk, you're gonna fight at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get a shop full of guys drunk. Say one of them brings in a girl and he says something disrespectful and they're drunk and he starts tripping on them. That shit
Yeah.
happens at every tattoo shop.
Yeah.
It happens. You know what I mean? I just try to avoid that shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, just because you see a lot of tattoo shops, I'm hiring, always hiring. Always getting like my artist that's been with me has been with me since they started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got rid of a couple, some left, but that's on them. You know what I mean? Not because of none of that shit, but yeah, I'm an artist that's been with me. He's been rocking with me, solid and shit. But I don't like all that shit.
And what kind of artist would you say you fall under? Like, is it like you like black and white?
I like
everything?
black and gray. I do black and gray. I used to
gray?
do color when I first started, but I mean, it's just not my cup of tea no more. I mean,
What is it now?
takes for just black and gray. Just black and gray. Big or small, whatever. Now it's just like I like to pick and choose what I want to do because I have artists. So I have the guys, people hit me up, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, I got an artist available for that. You know what I mean? So.
What's one of the craziest places you tatted?
Oh, I just got asked this question the other day.
Did you really?
On the homies fucking episode, a booty hole.
Damn, for real?
He said the same shit too.
What the fuck?
Can't get pregnant if you do it in the booty hole.
Now,
Shit.
I tattoo a lot of ass, but I mean, this was damn near around the booty hole. It was a long time ago. It was probably when I first started tatting this shit.
Damn.
Oh yeah, but
Make sure she don't go to Ralph's and get flowers.
you stinking like shit.
Man.
No, but
Smell
I mean
like
that was years
roses.
ago. That was years ago. But I mean, I'm known. I do tattoo. I have a lot of female clients. I tattoo a lot of leg pieces.
Is there anything that you won't do, like you will
ass.
refuse to do? If somebody asks, like as far as either replacement or
no,
depending on what it is.
shoot, I'll tattoo dick and balls if I got paid for it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not even
That's what it
tripping.
is,
You know?
Woo!
I've tattooed the homies.
The barbershop pull on the dick when it grows.
I had a homie tattoo.
His thigh or his dick?
No, his fucking the man fupa right there.
Oh, shit, not the
Recently
whole.
too, but back in the day I've done
Yeah.
it. But I got a homie that at the shop got it done at the shop. It's like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like lower belly. Lower
She was like that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Shit, I just
Poop as you
tattooed
want,
a,
honey.
I had a homie come visit me the other day, just to visit me. He started talking about how many fucking marbles he has in his penis. I'm like, damn, dog.
Marble? Oh, my God.
Low key, I was like, let me see. He's like, what? I was like, let me see the food. He's like, hell no, well, let me feel it. He didn't want to let me
Wait,
feel
what?
it. I was like,
Marbles
"No,
in
man,
his
it was
dick?
just a marble, dog. What the
Damn. That shit's
Oh, like
crazy.
like a
He showed me-
dermal?
No, he didn't show me
Like
that,
a
but he
dermal
showed
type
me
thing?
on the phone. It was like, a little
marble?
spline, a little.
He had marbles in his
on it.
dick.
You get them put in your.
Like
Oh.
ridges? Like
Penis,
like
yeah.
ridges?
Yeah,
Oh.
You know?
Oh, like he did it on purpose.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went
Oh.
somewhere.
It's like a dermal
surgically,
implants.
Yeah,
Implants.
Implant.
Implants.
Yep.
yeah. Damn.
I don't
just-
want to say his name, but he's probably mad at me right now. No,
Probably got hoes.
So since you girls got a podcast, why don't you guys ask us a question? Like
Ooh.
you can go down the list and ask us three a question. Let's see your podcast skills, girls, ladies.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's-
You guys can
Alright.
you know
Let's
what
see
I'm
your
saying?
parking lot
You
pimping.
ready?
Yeah, let's see your parking lot pimpkin skills right here.
Are you ready for this one, guys? All right, I'm gonna ask I'm gonna go first. So all three of you, this is for everybody. Have you ever got your butthole licked?
hell
No.
yeah.
No.
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 Why not?
Nah,
Because she know better. Shit.
No
No,
butthole lickings?
feel,
Oh, okay.
You feel gay for like 5 seconds, but it's cool.
It's like he was like no eye contact. No eye contact.
chode.
I mean,
As
just
far as the
way-
chode, that
just
was
the way you
it.
gotta
Just the
hold your
gooch?
The
legs.
chode. Yeah, I was like,
Under the
nah.
balls?
That was. I was even like, hey. Like,
So
hey.
wait, see, that's the thing. Like when people say that, it's like, are y'all putting y'all legs back or something? Like what's going on? It's
That's why I
like,
say you feel
Like,
gay.
y'all just like sitting back.
That's why I say you
Oh,
feel gay
hell
for
no.
5
Hell
seconds.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you're like, do you spread your own?
No,
cheeks
fuck
Are you
or
on? Are
she
you
spreads the cheeks?
No, I
bent
don't do
over?
that.
Like, see, I'm not trying to do all that shit.
Nah,
Like,
she was just licking the balls and then and I was like, hey.
oh yeah,
Oh,
just
no, yeah,
no.
you
You just
did
you
say
can't just
this
like get that. No,
Yeah.
it's not just looking in the balls. And
Just
no.
a little.
A little ball lick.
And I was like, hey.
Oops.
I was
No.
like, no. Just chill out. Just chill out. I feel like socking her in the side of the head. I want to be like,
Yeah,
bah! Like, oh shit.
No, yeah, for sure you want to, you know.
Yeah. I literally felt like a reflex. I wanted to punch her on the side of the head. Like I literally felt like.
shit.
and I was like,
Whoa.
hey.
It almost got dangerous.
I was like, you
My
need
shit
to
was-
chill
Hey,
out.
no, it went from like, wow,
You're like, whoa, what you do, man?
What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
like what? You hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Like I wanted to sock her in the head. It was like, ooh.
Wait a minute. He's like, wait a minute. I would have sent her ass to heaven. What?
Hey, but I'm
Wild.
telling you, just don't knock it till you try.
I got asthma.
My friend literally said the exact same. Raul, he literally said the exact same
got
shit.
asthma.
Bro,
He said the
imagine
same.
getting your ass licked
I can't imagine.
while
That's the thing, I can't
you're
imagine.
nutting.
Uh-oh.
I can't imagine. I tried to think about it. I said I tried to think about it, but it just don't. It don't sound fun.
Oh
I
man.
don't know. I just
Do y'all eat butt?
no, absolutely not.
That
was a lie.
I know you lied.
That was a lie.
You are the worst liar
Wait a
ever.
second,
You eat
hold on.
ass.
Why the fuck you lying?
That's strike two. That's strike two.
Hold on.
She got 2 L's.
We caught you.
That was my question.
2 lies.
Hold up.
2 L's.
So I have tried it before.
Boom.
I was in a relationship.
What, licking ass?
Yeah. And it was, I mean, it's not like the funnest thing ever, but.
Did you eat it like crazy? Like
No.
You motorboat son of a bitch. You.
she did. You look like a crazy ass eater.
Stop.
Like all that shit.
You motorboating son of a bitch. You.
Stop it. I love that movie. Love and Spawn. But no, I mean, it was, I mean, this, now that I'm getting flashbacks.
Adriana says it wasn't mine. LOL. George says hands down the best tattoo artist in the tattoos with the letters on the hands. Recommend what?
Wait, what?
Hands
Letters
down
on
the
the
best
hands.
tattoo with the letters.
The letters on the hands.
Oh, okay.
What do you
Oh.
This is by Greg, guys. This is 14 years ago. And it
That was a
still
long time ago.
sticks.
This nigga George says it tickles for the first couple of seconds.
See?
Hey, you tried to co-sign on that, huh?
I mean, I tried.
You know what? Now thinking about it, you seem like you just crazy. You probably just went crazy on him too.
So
He probably couldn't even get up. He's probably like, ah. He's all stop.
I wouldn't take that if I was you. He basically just said it looks like you eat ass. Like how, that's what he basically just
No,
said.
excuse me. I don't
Did you
eat
con-
anybody's ass.
Did you control
all
it? Hold on, I would ask you one question. Did you control that whole situation when you ate
No,
his ass?
it was asked of me. I was surprised. I
Hold on,
was
what? It was.
He asked, not asked. He asked me, and I was
Okay.
like, oh.
How did he say it? Hold on. How did he say it? I gotta hear
Oh my
this
gosh.
shit. Can you eat my
honestly,
ass?
I don't really remember. I feel like
So,
we were just in the moment.
He's all just keep going lower.
I don't remember. It was like
He put his legs
7
back.
years ago. 8 years ago.
Did you put his leg
What
over
if
you?
No.
you're with the
no.
guy
Uh-huh.
and that's all he wanted you to do is eat his ass?
Oh, I'd be like,
What would you
okay.
feel of that, dude?
That's not for
That's a
me.
no-go.
I'm not your type, honeys. I'm not your type. That's
No,
what
but
I
I
would
was saying, what if the guy, he was like, oh, I just want my ass. And you always ask you. No.
No, absolutely not.
I can't do it. I just cannot.
I can't do it.
You ever never ate the guy you with this long his ass? That's messed up.
No, and I
Why is
don't
that
ever
messed
plan
up?
I'm just trying to mess with that.
Can't do it.
Like damn.
Eat his ass when you get
can't
home.
Eat that ass. And I don't want my ass eaten either. No,
Oh damn.
thanks.
Okay, yeah. So you guys haven't got your ass eaten?
Never.
I have.
Yeah.
She loves
I
it.
believe that.
I don't
believe,
love it.
I believe you got your ass eaten a few times.
I'm like a relationship sex girl. I'm not like crazy.
If you ain't
for
eating, you
whoever,
ain't beating.
You know?
You better eat that ass before you even think about it.
But yeah,
You ain't licking, you ain't sticking.
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
Nah.
It's there.
Nah, it's not.
It's there. He's doing it like all
I mean,
weird
if you
out there.
want to, I ain't gonna stop
You guys
you.
are bad.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Hey,
since you're down
Hey,
there.
you tried to
Since
like
you're down
get us.
there.
We just turned the tables on you.
I know. I knew that was gonna happen. I was ready for it.
You eat a lot of ass?
Taurus rule.
Yeah, fuck it.
Are
eat
you
a
guys
lot-
ass
eat a lot of
eaters?
ass?
Yeah, I am.
You don't eat a lot of
Ass
ass.
eaters?
I'm Mexican.
No?
We do their jobs nobody wants to do.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't eat ass?
I'm front door, not back door.
Okay. Okay.
door.
And what about you, Greg?
You know, Greg. beating that.
He said, duh.
Oh,
Duh.
you can touch my forehead.
He's, I put a bib on and
He said you could
everything.
touch my
like,
forehead
fuck it.
with it.
She said, talk about certified brown
I'll be
nose rib.
fucking up on crab.
Shit. Yep.
Yeah.
It's an initiation, you know. You have to do it once, I feel. at
What's the
least.
worst? Like how? Well, let's just go here. Well, who's the worst dude? You don't have to say his name. Like that ate your ass. The worst ass eating dude that you've been.
How do you eat ass bad?
Well, I mean,
There's
if
a
you're just
couple-
going like
there's a couple ways you can do it.
For
man.
real?
you're just barely touching
It's
it.
only happened once.
But not the.
Who was the worst one, or like? I mean, I'm not gonna say their name.
Yeah, I
but,
guess we can't say their name. but
just like a fucking lizard.
he sucked. He sucked at
Like,
it.
yeah, like it's just like, what are you
Did
doing?
he? Was he all scared or something?
No, well, let me say something else. Aside from the ass eating, I think it's more important to talk about who's bad at eating. You know the pussy.
Oh,
like,
okay,
The
yeah.
the bad, because that's a thing.
That's even worse.
It's
I
terrible.
probably would think.
And I think that I've never had, and I've not been with, I definitely haven't been with a lot of people, but the people that I have been with, none of them have ever been good at it, ever, not once.
I feel bad for you, cuz.
Me
That
too.
sucks.
They're like probably youngsters that are
There was
doing it.
No.
there was a sound effects for that one.
I know. We did sound effects for that one.
So figure it out, guys. Figure it the fuck out. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That one.
Damn.
I mean,
they need to do some like.
I mean, at this
some-
point, it's
some punani
2025.
eating classes.
It's
or some
2025.
shit.
If you don't eat coochie, I mean, you just don't go outside.
I think
Boring.
you gotta do it like a sniper. You know what I mean? You're snipering that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about the sniper. I don't know what's going
All
on.
right. Well, that's why you don't know.
I don't
You know they're eating that shit bad. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
right. I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
they probably got their ass in the air when they do it and shit.
Oh, no. Oh, sniper. I was thinking like tongue sniper. That's why I was like, wait a second.
Hey.
But I get what you're saying.
I know, yeah. Just like,
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So,
So
what's your interview question for them?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so I would say, what is your biggest pet peeve in a woman? Like, what is the one thing
Whore.
that is like, okay,
Whore.
that is
Unless
like,
that's all I want her for. Then it's
no,
cool.
but
it's
like
fine.
if you like
No, somebody
her,
that you're
what would
with.
like
Whore.
a deal breaker be? Okay,
Whore.
like if you find out she was with a lot of people, men,
Yeah.
or just people in general.
You can't switch a whore into a housewife. You can't do it. They're just a whore.
Yeah.
They're so whore, always whore. They're damaged goods.
Yeah.
What about you?
friendly, too friendly.
Okay.
That's almost the same thing, but yeah.
I mean,
yeah, you could do
Like,
without.
what's
being-
Too
too
friendly is
friendly?
too friendly could be teachable. You can, you know what I mean. Some people's boundaries might not be set, so you got. I mean, you can tell her. But yeah, like just like
she
friends. Like if all the homies come over and next thing you know, and then
Okay, I
she
see
in
what
everybody's face.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not how.
I see what you're saying. What about you, Greggy?
I'm trying to think. Like something.
a
Like,
pet
okay,
peeve
if
that
you
a woman
really
do.
liked her, and there's something that you just can't stand that a woman does. Like it's like a deal breaker. Like you're just like, no, fuck that. I can't do it.
Probably a few.
She said there's probably a few.
I just need one.
Oh no, I'm trying to think. Every time, something you don't like.
There's so many things that you girls do, just out of control.
I bet.
Well, if it's something like if you're asking like with any girl period or just a girl or
No, like someone
Someone you're with.
Someone
That you
you're
like.
you're with.
That you
Yeah,
really
someone
like
that
or
you
whatever,
like.
you know.
Like you like her, and then she just did this one thing. You're like, I can't fucking do it.
Mhm.
Like some men, toes are like a deal breaker. Take the socks off. It's like, whoa.
Oh, yeah,
do
for
it.
me, it
You
would
got
be-
crazy toes?
Yeah, I don't want. No,
For me,
I
it would
don't
have
feel
to be
like I have
someone that
crazy toes.
don't work, don't not a hustler, not a go getter, you know,
Yeah.
something like that. You can't.
Okay.
I mean,
Bring
how
the
you
bread
gonna?
home.
How
You can't
feel
train
me?
that either. A lot of them just don't want.
Yeah.
When they're like
I
that,
mean,
it
yeah,
is what
for
it
real,
is.
you can't.
No, get up and go.
That would be my main thing. Like it was, yeah, you can't. Yeah, you gotta have a hustler. You got.
That part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't taking care of you.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
Thank you.
What
Hustler.
Amen to that shit.
I want to know who's doing that.
He's out there.
He's on point.
Somebody said masculine women.
Oh God! I
Are
know.
you talking about
Oh.
me, sir? I'm just kidding.
Go ahead and read. We got a lot of people in the chat right now. We got a lot of people watching right now.
Oh shit.
We're on point. You guys are all on point today.
George Gomez said, "Amen to that." Too friendly is a deal. He took it away. He took it away.
He's hiding himself right now.
George.
Keep going.
And then that was the most recent one, and then Mr. Dress said masculine women.
masculine women are annoying.
I think what he means by that, because a lot of women like, well, I'm the head bitch, and I can do it by myself. I don't need no man. That's, you know what I mean. That's what most women are on that sexy red type shit now.
So what do you girls think about that? Like, I don't need no man type stuff. Like, what do you think? You first, because you're single right now.
I mean, for me, I feel like I probably come off that way, but because, to be honest, every man I've ever been with has never really.
You're more masculine than them.
I mean, I don't want it to be that way. Like, I could definitely.
If you're more masculine than the guy you're with, it's his fault, not yours.
No,
like,
yeah.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is that for anyway?
No,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
agree.
Like, if you ever been like, I need to be more masculine for my
But
girl, like, nah.
but when you say that, what do you mean though?
What do you like as far as like what I?
You don't
did?
want to be. You don't want to be
I don't
masculine.
want to be, but it's like there's. I've been put in situations where I have to be.
So meaning like as far as like you're paying for this and he's not type thing.
Not in the relationship necessarily. I mean, just like in my life, like I have to take care of everything because I do. Like, so I feel okay. I'm single, right? So if a man meets me, it's like she's already so self-sufficient, whatever the case is, right? But it's because I have to be.
But that's a good thing though. I don't want to meet somebody who's broke down and I gotta help build up. You know what I mean? Like that should be a plus.
I think that for a healthy masculine, it would be a plus, but I obviously have not attracted that just yet. I've only attracted those men
So
that
do
have
you?
those
So do you
issues.
think it's you at this point?
Maybe it's me. I'm just kidding. No.
No, I mean because people say you are what you attract what you are.
I think I have a lot of healing
Damn.
to do. Yeah.
I mean that's what people say. I
Of
mean,
course.
I've attracted a lot of pussy ass bitches, and I'm not that.
Oh,
so,
shit.
I'm not that. So, yeah. I mean, I'm working on myself. I've attracted some decent men, but maybe just haven't taken it to that next level.
You're just what do you say when you do shit on your own or not?
independent.
Independent.
Self-sufficient.
You're very
Yeah,
independent.
very independent. I've had to be that way though, like since I was, forever. Every man in my life.
That's why my daughter's gonna be like that.
Yeah. So.
My daughter's.
But yeah.
So when you're, like, what's one of the, I don't know if you can say it or, but what's one of the craziest, like, because you said you're like a therapist almost for these girls when you dad them.
Man.
So what's one of the craziest stories you heard from one of these girls?
Man, I got.
He's like, I got a lot in the vault. No, just.
Oh,
just-
okay. I was
No,
like,
not you girls. You don't have to
okay,
give,
right.
don't have to spill their stuff.
Oh, we
Yeah.
have stories. I mean, a girl could bring in the dude to get her name tatted on him. Like, she'll bring in another dude. Like, damn, I'm just gonna bring in 2 dudes this week. She'll bring in another dude. Like, damn, like this. Like, what the hell?
No shit.
Yeah, and then the dude will bring in a girl, and they don't know they're bringing them to the same shop. Like, her man will bring in a girl. I'm like, damn, they're both like, what the hell? It's crazy. Like, we didn't even know that at first, and then these people came in together. Like, oh, they're with each other. Oh,
Damn.
hold on, and then he started putting shit together. Like, what? Like, oh, shit.
And they don't think they're gonna get caught up in the same shop. That's
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean?
Have you ever made a guy get his name tatted on you or no?
No. Because, I mean, I wouldn't do it, so I wouldn't expect someone to do it for
Do you want to
me.
get your man tatted in?
No, I wouldn't.
Not on your forehead or anything?
It's not on your
No,
forehead.
Nowhere. This ain't Drake.
Right, that's crazy that somebody actually did that shit.
I know,
Put Drake
right?
on their forehead. That was crazy. I wouldn't have did it.
Me neither.
There's
I would have. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There's some crazy people out there because when girls come in and want their men's name or a guy come in and want their girl's name and we tell them how long you guys known each other. There's a lot of them that a week. You know, some of them there've been a handful where it'd be like, oh, we just met and I love her. I'm like, damn, we just fucking met her. Like, oh, we live or it could be like, oh yeah, it's the first time meeting, but we've been talking online for a whole year.
Damn, I know,
One
that's
of them
some
live on the
weird-ass
other
shit.
side of the world.
Not
like,
online.
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just a little
Like,
wild.
It's crazy.
Catfish.
Man, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, we hear all kinds of shit.
Is there any other businesses that you want to start besides tattooing? That like you want to do yourself?
Yeah. Well, like it says, I want to bring on the stereo shop. I want to have the stereo shop, the barber shop, but I want to stay. I'm not a barber. You know what I mean? I know how to cut hair. I cut hair before I started tattooing. A lot of tattoo artists have. You know, I know more or less everything about barbering, but it's the same thing as tattoo artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do want to open up a full blown like restoration, like an auto body shop, because I buy and sell cars. Like
Okay.
Impalas
Makes sense,
and
yeah.
older cars. You know what I mean? I'll fix them up, sell them.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that on your Instagram.
You know what I mean? So I want to have basically my mechanics, my interior guys, audio, all that in one spot. You
At
know
the
what I
at the
mean?
plaza that you
Yeah,
have.
I want to eventually have that. So I got enough room to build like a big old garage, you know, like 4 bays and just get shit done, you know? Like I want to take some more time off. I work a lot. We hand out hours. It don't feel like, but I love what I do. It don't feel like I'm there all the time. I can look at it down, I'm like, damn, it's 10 o'clock at night. I've been here since 8 o'clock in the morning, you know? It don't even feel like it, but we're there.
How
17
often?
and 18 hours.
How often do you book like a week? So Monday through Friday. How many?
See, like I said earlier, I pick and choose now. You know what I mean? So I can like look what I want to do, and most of the time I do most of the people. I mean, I got loyal clients, so I do most of the people that hit me up. Probably Chupes is gonna.
Florence said he's my favorite therapist.
Yep. See.
She got them
That
problems.
fool saying all kinds
You
of
got
stupid
them
shit,
problems.
Mr. Diaz, chicks that don't like the Lolos, caddy especially. I don't know what that means. Like Lolos, the Lolos, like lowriders.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do another one then. to let's see how sharp they are with all these questions because they're pretty good. They keep coming back. Real, they're pretty good at this. So what's a red flag for you for a dude that you're dating? What's like a red flag?
Having hidden kids.
Oh, hidden kids.
Yes. You guys ever heard of that?
No, I didn't know dudes did
Talking
that.
about dudes that don't tell you they have kids.
Yes.
That's one of the movies.
I hate hearing that shit.
Yeah, because why would you hide your kids? You
I
love your
don't
kids.
know. I wouldn't know why they do it, but they do it.
Fuck, that shit gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my babies, man.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And yours?
Kids.
Mine I think is not being like financially stable. Because I feel like that's very important, you know. Like I feel like if I can bring something to the table and you can't match that, then that's a problem.
So they have to be making as much as you or more.
Not necessarily, but I just
Here
feel
we
like
go.
you-
I know, but I want you to get into your thing. This is what he does right here.
You
gotta make more than your girl.
Yeah,
got
for
to.
Sure.
You
I
got
mean,
to.
realistically, I would.
If
want
you
that.
don't, then
Exactly.
you're not a real man.
So for everybody then, you're making more than her when you guys get together. Now you in love with her. You say you're with her. You got kids. You with her for however long. So what you just said. Now if that doesn't happen, so now say this year you're making 10,000 less than her. She can divorce you and she's right for it.
Yeah, if he's a little bitch about
No.
it.
I just said if you're making less than her this year, your
I ain't gonna
your
make
business
less
fell
though.
off.
That's on.
Life
Okay,
is possible.
no, on a man.
That's what I'm
right?
saying. So you can't say if you can't say if you.
I wouldn't choose to leave because I feel like if he's a man, he's gonna.
No,
do
but
what
they
he
said
He's gonna
they,
figure it
they
out.
said she should. They said
Level
she should leave.
If he stays that way.
Yes.
If he stays that
because he's
way,
making $10,000 less
Yeah,
than you.
If he stays that way, then yeah, he ain't shit.
That's deep.
For real.
I think because
If he makes a couple thousand less than you, you should leave.
no,
If he
shouldn't
stays that
leave.
way,
You should
if
not
if
leave.
your woman is the breadwinner, you're a little bitch.
She doesn't have, just
I don't
because
give a
you don't,
fuck
you can make
what you
you
say.
can make $60,000 and still be a breadwinner.
No, but why are you making less than your girl?
That's not the point. But are you?
It is the
taking,
point,
Are you
actually.
taking care of her?
No,
That's
because
the-
you ain't making more than her, so she's taking care of you.
No,
taking-
that doesn't make any sense.
To me, it does.
I mean,
You get what I'm saying?
We never
I see
agree
what
on the
you're saying.
dating
I think
relationship
You guys are already
podcast.
arguing. I'm just
You
kidding.
know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, you got. I mean, if something happened where, so be it. Fuck my hand up, and now I can't make as much as her. I mean, you guys are with each other for a reason. Of course, she's gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel less of a man.
But
if I don't
the
make
only
much
thing is,
money.
look at you, right? Like you're tatting, but you're still getting other businesses lined up.
See, but you gotta
So
have a
you're
backup plan, bro. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
knowing I ain't gonna
That
be
is-
there forever. That's my part to start
Yep.
doing what I'm doing now. In case something happens to me, I'm gonna have this shit. I'm gonna have that shit.
As a man,
you know what I mean?
that's what you're supposed to do. You take care of your kids, your family. So even if you fuck yourself up, like you still
Yeah.
got something else going
I can
because
fall on
you're
something, you know?
yeah, you can fall on something. So like him, if he messed up his hand, he's already putting things in place to take care of his family.
Yeah.
That's how men should be. They got to be ready at all times. Like you can't. I mean, you can't just be like, oh, I got hurt and now I'm fucked. You know, you got to get something handled.
Yeah.
If not, then I feel like you're not a real man. A real man's gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we always, even with us, we've got girls in, we'll disagree. We'll disagree with the girls. We'll disagree with each other. We even had another guy co-host here, and none of us would agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but that's just how I think.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
that
right.
shit goes.
But yeah, you know who's right. Come on,
I'm right.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, what's a red flag that you guys like that you know it's a red flag, but you guys fuck with it anyway?
Look at she already has something in mind.
Fuck. I like I guess you could say like dark, mysterious. Like I like people with a little mystery, like a little dark past. You know, like a little trauma.
So you know,
Oh, shit.
So you know you're not supposed to be fucking with them when you still fucking with them anyway.
No, because I'm talking about like my past self, I guess you could say, because I'm always like
Last week, you
I
mean last
can
week, your last
fix
week,
him.
yesterday's self.
Girls always want to fix a dude.
I know,
They ain't gonna
it's
fix
stupid.
shit.
I know. I
Usually,
know.
if they gotta fix them, then like
I know.
they're gonna have so much hard time doing that shit. He even might even
I know.
pretend he's fixed for a little bit. And he's like, it's
Yeah.
like,
Ha, bitch,
gotcha, ass.
gotcha.
Just kidding.
Now you're a single mom.
Oh shit! Got him.
What's your
No, that's a really good question. You actually got me
You gotta hear this shit.
stumped right now. That's
you
good.
know what I mean? Everybody has one.
Shit, I don't know.
Because you're in a relationship, so it's a little different, I think.
Yeah, like
Or what is okay? So then, what does he do?
yeah.
What does he do that
You're gonna make
that-
them fight. You're
that-
gonna make them fight when
that he pisses you off, but you be
Yeah.
like, but it kind of like
Turns you on.
Yeah, at the same time.
Oh,
like,
that's a good question.
What does he do to piss me off? He does a lot of shit.
But you're still with them. That's basically,
I hate you, Jody.
But I love you, Joe. Damn, I don't know.
Get in there and make them
okay, come back
tacos.
to me on that one. I got to think about this. Because
so there's nothing that you just love everything about him.
I don't love everything about him.
Oh man, that's messed up. You hear that shit? Wherever you,
I
just,
love him. I
Sorry.
love him, but I mean, yeah, he gets on my nerves sometimes. But I'm sure I get on
Oh,
his
yeah,
nerves as
that's
well.
that's
You
a-
know.
I think I'm not gonna speak for her, but I think there is something because I've seen them together. I know him. I think he puts you in your place. Like he kind of
oh,
like
but she probably likes that shit, but
Like-
it bothers
see,
her too.
that's it.
you
Yeah,
know.
he puts-
And I think
Is that a
you,
good-
I
that
think
You
could
don't
be one
like
of the
that
things.
he does that.
I think you
but
don't like it, but
really
you do like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Shut up, girl. Okay.
Yeah,
She's like, oh, okay, daddy.
Right now.
Oh, yeah,
because she.
Or she be like, it's about time that motherfucker told me to shut up.
She's like, I've been wanting to tell myself to shut
Smack
up.
me on the ass.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Smack my ass.
That part.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would say that.
I think so.
What's another topic that you guys talked about in your podcast? You guys, and then maybe like ask another question and go this way.
Another topic.
We talk about a lot of shit.
The people that you guys have had on, like, are they entrepreneurs? Or are they just like friends? Or?
We actually had on a female barber, which I thought was super fucking cool. One of
Yeah.
our really close friends. Shout out Rocio.
Shout out Rocio.
So we talked a lot about that, like being a female working in like a male-dominated.
Is she hot
Industry.
though? Because if
Yeah,
not, we don't
she's
care.
fine as
Okay,
fuck.
cool.
Rocio.
She
Then
fine.
keep going.
I think all the girl barbers I know look like this nigga. Like, so.
No,
Definitely does not look like
she's
Hey.
fine as fuck.
beautiful.
See, back in the day, that's how people underestimated these guys. Him and his brother rode around straight, fly, dressed up, and everything. These motherfuckers know how to fight.
I heard it. No,
back in-
I've heard the stories with him.
You
No,
know what
but
I mean?
that's
Like,
why-
they were
that's why-
like pretty boys, straight
Yeah.
fucking pretty boys, hair, fucking, you know. No, but that's why how we got into a lot of shit, because they think we're rolling with just nobody, and these was coming from a corner fucking doing
Karate
backflips
chops.
and shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's
They're
been
doing a little.
We used to like
Parkour.
literally like get into major fucking
Yeah.
brawls
Yeah.
and slam heads and shit. It was
knock
crazy.
you motherfuckers out. Like,
It was fun, man. Your brother was crazy. I remember your brother did some crazy. I don't even want to say it out loud,
Allegedly.
but it was so dope
already
what he
retired
did.
for all that shit.
Yeah. It was so wild, man. Like, dude. And the thing is, we're all mixed nationalities, but there'd be
Oh,
like
okay.
30 of us coming out. So like. Maybe one nationality wanted to trip on one of the nationalities. Like some of the blacks want to trip on the blacks that we were with, but they didn't know
We're
they were
again,
with
black,
all
yeah.
these Mexicans and whites and everything. So then they're trying to trip on them, and then we're like, hey, what's up? So then the whole like 30 cars roll up, and they're like, what the hell? And then basically, they get really punked bad, and
Yeah.
it was pretty bad. But it was just like, damn, they didn't know we were all together. You know what I'm saying?
We used to
Like,
go to house parties. We didn't even know whose house it was. We'll make them leave. Like, we don't give a fuck whose house it
This is
is.
my house.
Leave them.
Yeah.
We
What
went
high
to
school did you guys
houses
go
and
to?
cleared them out.
What high
Like,
school?
straight.
I went to Bloomington.
Oh, okay.
Ghetto as fuck. This nigga ghetto as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Bloomington.
You too?
Bloomington, yeah.
Yeah. I thought you guys were gonna say Rialto High.
I just moved before my brothers went to Rialto.
He went to Rialto.
Not that I
No?
went to high. I went to Osos and Rancho.
Oh, that's why he's sassy. Okay.
You can call everything sassy.
He's
Anyways,
sassy. He's all, hey.
listen here, Grandpa.
Hey, no Diddy, man.
He's the booty.
Hey, he's the sassy one. That's the Diddy.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
But you guys don't like your ass ate, so.
No, he does.
Oh.
No, I don't. What the fuck?
You said did he not say he ate?
No, I did it.
No, he likes to eat ass.
The gooch is close. It's close enough. Living on the edge,
Oh,
brother.
Rocio's here. That's Rocio right there. That's Rosie. That's
The
the
barber.
barber, yeah.
Rosie the barber.
She a barber.
So tell us about her then. You said you had her on the podcast. And
Yeah, that was like I feel like that was a cool little subject that we did where she talked about just the shit that goes on in a barbershop with, being a woman, like, and she's attractive too, so it's like she has to stand her ground, like she had to fight for clients, all of that. And I feel like that's kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier, where it's like, men and women, I don't know, it's a lot.
I always tripped out on that too when the girls started cutting hair.
Yeah.
And I forgot who just told me they cut hair. I knew someone for a while. They're like, oh, I'm a barber. I'm like, oh, shit. But yeah, I always tripped out like, damn, how they interact. Because, you go to a barbershop, they're just talking shit.
Yeah.
Guy talk.
Guy talk. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
can't wear certain clothing because
I'm pretty
it's
sure.
like, you know what I mean? And that kind of sucks because if you want to go cute, you can't because it's like, you know, you kind of get like harassed in a way.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, and obviously, like you guys said, it comes with being in a barbershop, you know.
yeah,
But
'cause
still.
she's a client of mine. I tat her up.
She wrote
she be telling
best artist.
She
wrote
be telling me some shit. Yeah, she be telling me some shit about, oh, this fool be disrespect. Like, damn, I trip out a dude's disrespecting, you know, any kind of female, talking shit to him. You know, all this shit, just, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Do you have any tattoo female artists? Tattoo female artists?
No, I don't. But I have a couple that want to work for me. I do have a couple that want to work for me. I'm still renovating like one side of the building. I do have one of the homie's daughters. She just started. Well, she's an artist. Period. She draws. She's only 17 years old.
That's dope.
She's 17 years old. She's at a Riverside. She's gonna be bad. I told the homie, hey dog, I need to have her sign some papers or some shit. Like, I need her on the team.
Yeah.
She started a tattoo. I mean, just for her tatting now, it's like fools I've been tatting for like 4 or 5 years can't even do that shit, you know. But her paper, her pencil and paper, and fucking immaculate, crazy. She'll put your face on a paper like to the T. She's 17 years old.
Damn.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like straight.
Well,
She's probably watching. She's probably watching. Like she's.
got over
I
32.
gotta hit her with the.
We got a lot of viewers right now.
What,
Yeah, just keep it rolling.
what was your first tattoo, if you remember?
My first tattoo was my daughter's name right here. I didn't get it till I was 22.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get none of my shit. People thought I was in jail getting all that shit, but my brother was in and out of prison, so he tatted me up all this single needle shit. I remember we got all my shit. I wish I would have got like, you know, dope shit these days, black and gray, whatever, but just kicking it at the shop, getting free tats, fucking just chilling there, doing stupid shit, and got stupid shit, you know?
Which one hurt the most?
Out of all my tattoos, the one on my penis. Not kidding.
I was like, I don't got no questions out of that one.
No, my head. Well, before I did my head, it was my belly. Then for sure the head. This dude, I tatted his head fucking 3 times.
Oh, damn, let's see it.
Fucking not even budging, nothing.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks dope, though.
That shit looked like it hurt.
Yeah,
But it does
his
look
was
like it hurt.
different. He always had hair and shit. It was never bald. He always has thick hair. So I think that's why when I first did it, it laid out dark
Oh, okay.
and bled like a mofo. And then it didn't stick. I was like, where the fuck did it go? Like, damn, we gotta hit it again. He's like, oh, that's cool. I said, what the fuck? What do you mean it's cool? That shit, I would never put that on anybody to get their head tatted. I would talk them out of it. Sat there, did it, boom.
He's quiet, just like right now.
Chilling, chilling. And then you fucking hit it again. I'm like, oh,
Damn.
shit.
Your first
It was
tattoo?
hurting you.
My first tattoo, basic. I got a star on my hip. It's gone now.
Did I do that?
No, it
You
was like
got a leopard? No, is it zebra? Oh.
that wasn't me. Not me. I got like an outline of a star, but I had surgery, so it's gone now. It's
And
the,
then
yeah,
the
damn,
most
that's
painful?
the most painful. I don't know. I think honestly, I feel like my wrist tattoo that almost touched my palm, that was the most painful.
Yeah, this little piece right here
Yeah.
hurt more than the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Damn, I wouldn't even think that.
Yeah. I know.
pretty
Everybody
bad.
always asks about my neck, and I'm like, that really wasn't that bad. This didn't feel like shit. My forehead felt like
Let's
nothing.
see that?
My chest hurt.
Any,
put that shit all
any
the way up in my neck
bends?
when we was doing my
Any
chest.
bends?
The chest does hurt.
I think that shit all hurts.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. They don't look like it, but I'm a puss when it comes
Which
to
one
bends.
hurts?
Every
Right there?
shit, they all fucking hurt.
I know they hurt.
I mean, all the bends, wrist, here,
Forehead
neck,
kills.
forehead.
Mine didn't hurt.
What was your first tattoo?
It was on my wrist, and but it's crazy because the first
She's
time
blasted.
I don't really remember.
Oh, really?
She's blasted.
You can't even tell either.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So I got my wrist, but it wasn't as bad until.
Show my work, girl.
Oh,
It's all old though.
You guys are the canvases.
I can't. So yeah. So I have
That's
a
all
sleeve,
him.
and then I have a little.
Oh, that's our matching
Our
tattoo.
matching.
I have
We got
one
a little
too.
matching tats. You know.
Chatties.
Shout out Greg.
And then the one that hurt it the most?
I would say the one that hurt the most is the wrist. Like I would
Yeah,
never
that shit hurts.
touch up my wrist ever,
Mhm.
ever. It wasn't as bad.
So where are you guys trying to take this podcast? Like, what are you guys trying to take this thing?
We're trying to take it to the sky, baby.
Yeah, trying to take over the motherfucking world.
We're trying to go to the moon. No,
We
I'm
want to
kidding.
just have, honestly, like have a good time, have a good time doing it. But yeah, I mean, of course, we want to make money doing it eventually, for sure.
Like, we want to get to this point here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
This is awesome.
So why don't you like on your podcast as you're going, you do it live, just start shouting out your fucking Cash App. Fools are stupid like they'll fucking.
No, they
shit.
do that with Patreon,
Bro,
and they do it with.
Cash at me.
Yeah, you can get
I mean,
Patreon,
you-
and
I
your
mean,
girls. Honestly, you'll probably get a shit ton of money.
Like how many
going to
followers are
now.
watching this?
Right now?
My Cash App is. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, it's some. I mean, but girls get that. I see girls that
Yeah.
go live on Instagram
Yeah.
and they
just Cash
they
App
pin their
and
Cash App and it happens. I mean, it depends on who your followers are.
But you can get a Patreon, or it's literally called WAP, but it's WHOP. It's the same shit as Patreon. Like you put it on your YouTube, and they send you money. Like literally just
I have
everybody
a
does it.
Patreon. I have
Yeah.
a Patreon for my other.
So you do that for your podcast on YouTube,
Okay.
and you shout out your Patreon, you tag it, and then they'll shoot you money and stuff like that.
Nice.
So there's all kinds of stuff you can
Thanks for
do.
the tip.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
Appreciate
stuff you can
that.
do for the podcast.
So just Cash App us at Howls over Baaz for the tip.
We'll send you a little tip. Thanks for the tip. No, seriously, we love watching podcasts again. We love anything that's like humorous and informative. Like we're not all about jokes. We talk about serious shit too. Just relatable stuff. Like
I think we should do a DNR on theirs
That would be
for
dope.
guys.
what is it?
Or about a reverse one.
You want to come on our podcast
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Should it?
Yeah,
at our new studio?
Yeah, run it.
that'd be dope.
That'd be really cool, actually. Now you
Whoever
guys can be
goes
in the
there-
hot seat.
Hey, we're used to
That's
it.
why I said a reverse one. That's why I said it's gonna be a
That'd be
reverse
cool.
one.
I'm going to write
That'd
stuff
be dope.
down in my
I'm taking
notes.
notes right now.
Not the handy dandy notepad.
Dear Mr. No.
You're like, look, sir.
Gonna be pissed.
OnlyFans is the way to go.
Fools
No.
only. Fools only.
Hey, so there's
I do want to
podcasts.
do me a little feet finder.
So check this out.
I've heard about that shit.
People
We
are
manage that shit.
A lot of people.
there
I
is
swear,
there is
I wanna-
OnlyFans. People have a podcast. They have on their OnlyFans on it too, but they don't get naked. It's literally just a podcast.
Yeah.
And people still pay to
Yeah.
watch them on there.
People use it for other things too. I know that. Like,
I want to open up OnlyFans.
I know rappers with
I'm
OnlyFans.
serious.
We'll do
They don't have the naked shit. It's just to
Howler-
release
a Howler
their shit. You
OnlyFans.
gotta pay for it.
Look,
Yeah,
this
like
is my
exclusive.
OnlyFans, right?
Uh-huh.
I swear to God,
Okay.
I'll kill it. So if I say, oh yeah, I got me an OnlyFans. Say if I had an OnlyFans kick, say I'm tatting you up, right? You're beautiful. You got your thing going on. They don't know what I'm doing on you. So if I said, oh, I did a tattoo and pretend like you were naked or some shit, but like click on OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah,
and
they'd be
you
on
click
it.
Well,
it
that's what
open,
you do with
got a
the-
shirt on that just
what do you
put
call
a
that?
ad on you.
What do
They
you
don't
call
know.
that?
But they
Yeah.
just
What
pay
do
you
you call that on
$20
YouTube?
open that shit up.
The cover? What do you
Smart.
call
There's
it?
fools on there that are
Thumbnail.
So that's what. So
You know what I
basically,
mean?
clickbait. So the
Yeah.
thumbnail. So the thumbnail. You use the thumbnail. It would be her. It would be her
Hey,
in a
dude,
bra.
you'd make
Yeah.
a shit
And
ton of
then
money on
basically
OnlyFans.
they click it, and then
I tell every girl I tattoo, they're like, oh yeah.
You'd make a shit ton of money on
Yeah.
OnlyFans. For real, you
Hell
would.
yeah.
she was like, I already know.
Or like I do like tattoos
I
on
have
butts and
it.
shit. Pretend or, you know.
Hey, yeah, I know. I saw on your picture you had like a whole like 2 booty cheeks tatted. The whole thing was tatted on.
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh,
I know one of the
There's
girls.
flying out there. A lot.
They're flying out
Yeah.
there.
Well, girls get tatted more than dudes, and they just sit there like, damn.
They're just so like angry at the world. It's
Who
like
do you-
nothing
who
for
do
them.
you,
huh? They're like,
The other one, the one with the spacers, the one with the spacers. You did the whole. I think both ass cheeks.
Oh yeah.
I know her.
Oh yeah, she sits there like a rock, dude. She sits there fucking.
Don't
just
you find
blasted.
that the women sit there more calmly than the men?
Yeah, that they all.
Well, I mean, you guys give birth. You guys go through periods every once in a week. I mean, shit.
Yeah, you guys
So,
have
I
a
mean-
parent for a
Facts.
whole week,
Thank
don't
you.
die.
Amen,
Like,
sir.
fuck.
That part.
amen, sir.
Praise the Lord.
Acknowledging that.
Praise the Lord.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
for
a lot
sure.
of men
I ain't gonna
do.
take that away from you because
No.
what?
Thank you so much. I start crying.
Oh, you know what? It is fucking hard. I'm just kidding.
Nah, you guys.
It is hard.
It's hard.
So what is?
Being a woman.
So let's get into the what is this? The spiritual touching. What did you say you do?
Yeah. You know
Whoa.
what? Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
Let's
don't-
do this shit.
Hey, you gotta do something on one of them. Like,
Do this guy.
No, you
Yeah,
pick.
this
No,
shit
no,
get
you
real.
pick. You pick. You
no,
pick.
she's
Who-
good, dude. She'll probably like. She'll
Alright,
make you cry, bro.
I have to pull up your
She'll
chart.
get deep, bro.
Just
No,
basic,
she's bad.
something basic, just
She's
like
bad.
what you can do without the chart.
Let me just say one thing. She has. You can buy it. Okay. She has this little bottle.
Oh, my oils.
She has a
and
little bottle with oil with the dollar in it.
Rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
stuff. Oh my
Say-
goodness. Here we go.
for like for money. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
It's
it's a-
an essential oil that I make.
And
So it brings you money, like when you rub it on.
Yeah,
or something?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
so-
I've heard. Okay, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
They're all nervous. They're
You like rub it?
Oh.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm always down to do anything. I'm like, what's up? Let's go.
Don't
No,
say I'm
bro.
always down to do
I'll
anything.
drink
Don't
that
say
oil.
that.
No
right
Diddy
now.
shit. Like, damn.
So,
No baby
so can we
oil.
get like a little preview?
As far as like what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you did to him outside. What he's talking about.
I was talking about because he's a Cancer, so I was talking about things.
Or-
So okay, you guys are the same sign, so we can talk about that.
Yeah.
So usually Taurus men like
Are badass.
the
Cool.
finer things in life, very into like looks, appearances, the way that they dress, very into that. Usually like I can see that he has jewelry, which makes sense for a Taurus. You guys like stability, but you also are very hard-headed. So if somebody
True.
disagrees with what you want to do,
No, I'm not.
yeah, and I can already tell. So I was
Not
like,
true.
I see it. Also love food, very comfort. You guys like to be comfortable. Probably like to
love
be on
cooking.
the couch,
I love cooking.
watch movies. Very comfort based. Venus energy, which is like relationships. So probably always like to have a little relationship or a situationship. Wait, we didn't ask them. Are you guys single? We didn't ask that.
Yeah, Rico, are you single?
Yeah, Jacob, are you single?
I'm single.
How many hoes
Easy
you
for
got?
me. No hoes.
And you from-
Situationships because they can
That's-
never be
that's
alone.
hoes,
I'm just
exactly.
kidding.
No, they're not hoes though.
But they can't.
So
be
they're
alone.
not hoes.
No.
So they just only bang you,
Yeah.
and you only bang them.
No.
So you're the hoe,
No, there's no male word for hoe.
ladies.
Point proven that Taurus men can never be alone because you guys are neither one of you are alone.
But what about you though, Rico? You never
It
answered the
doesn't
question.
matter. She said we aren't alone. That's all that matters. Said, mind your business.
And you like to argue. Point proven.
See?
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I could look at somebody's chart. Everybody has like moon sign, sun sign, so you guys are Taurus. There's a lot of different things. Like you could have, I don't know your chart, so I don't know what you have in your moon sign that affects your emotions. But yeah, I read energy, all of that stuff.
And what about him?
What about Greg? Oh, he's
You did him outside. So tell us a little about Greg.
so. I mean, Greg is on the cusp, so I believe Greg's a Cancer. He could be a Leo.
oh yeah, she was asking me. 'cause
Yeah,
My birthday is
July 22nd,
22nd,
right?
the
Yeah.
last day.
I think you
Cancer?
are
Yeah.
a Cancer though. You have because
Oh,
to me
yeah.
you seem like a Cancer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
a
for
Cancer,
sure.
so
For sure, Cancer. What's after Cancer?
Leo.
Oh, Leo. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
For sure,
Yeah.
not Leo.
So Cancers are very about their business, very stable. They have like a nurturing energy. People go to them for things, advice, which business
yeah,
owners
yeah.
usually very family oriented, love kids, usually have mommy issues. I know I do. I don't know about you. Women issues like in the past, things like that. It's a feminine energy, so it's the
Oh, yeah, I
moon.
told you I used to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, real bad.
So yeah, there's a lot.
Girls are really into that astrology stuff. I wonder why.
I wouldn't say like I'm an astrologer. I'm more so. I mean, I know about astrology, but I've been like the weird. She's known me forever, so like I've always been like the weird girl. Like I always just knew shit. I'd be like, hey, like this is
Yeah, like
going on, and she, people be like, what the fuck, like Sam,
she,
how do you know
she came
that?
into the shop one day. This wasn't even like, It's like okay. There's
long time
a
ago.
handful of people said the same shit. You come into my shop, there's front door. There's no back door. Front door. Okay, front door. Come to back. Restroom. The back corner. The Fontana shop. So she came in. I think it was the first time. I think her was the first one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because he was at that shop when I bought it. He was there a couple years before I was, so he worked there. So, and he knew all this shit before I did. So she came in, used the restroom, and she was like, "Oh man, it's just energy back here." Like I was like, "What?"
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was just like
In the
that
bathroom or
corner,
in the
just a
back?
corner, you know. She was like, "Yeah, it feels like just bad energy back here, just real, ooh." Like she just started like, I was like, "What? What do you mean, bad? What do you feel? You know?"
What you
Because he got
seeing?
to telling me some shit. Okay, the shop owner brother used to tat right there in that corner, and he had passed away. So I knew about that. So when she said that, I'm like, what? What do you mean? Tell me more. You know? She's like, I just wanna. Ooh, just leave me
Crazy,
alone."
scary,
No, it
spooky,
was no. She
hilarious.
walked outside. It was bad. She goes,
Yeah.
I gotta go outside. I was all right, and I was like, what the hell? Was that bad? Like, what the heck?
Greg's like,
She
let's
was-
get out of here.
No, she was, huh? She
Yeah, it
couldn't
was a
breathe.
lot.
She was
That was
like,
a long time ago. Yeah.
man, it just, I don't know, like it just real, it's not good. It's just real bad. Okay, so that happened, right? And my uncle, he's like, he does all that, what does he do? What is it called?
Witchcraft?
No, he does,
The cleansing?
the cleansing stuff and all that. So
The
he
sage?
just, sage, no,
Yeah.
he does, they get burned from the frog.
Oh, Cambo or something like that.
Stuff like that. But he just started doing that a couple years. But he's deep into it. He's been sworn into it. He's been like, he's there now, you know. So he came into the shop. He always comes to the shop, but when he started doing that more often, he came in and he said the same thing, same corner. Oh, this is not me. Let me bless the shop. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Go ahead. You're the second person. Like, bless that shit, you know. I had an artist that worked there. She came in. I went to the restaurant one day. She's got this towel overneath the bar with the Ouija board on the towel. So she's sitting there on the fucking towel, sitting across, Indian style. And she's going like, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? She said, oh, no, I'm just messing around. I noticed the Ouija. I go, hey, don't do that in the shop, dude. Don't be doing that shit. She had the rings on, all that. I go, you know what? Just don't do that. So before that, she had a board and told her not to play it. So she had her blanket. She's messing around. I'm like, hey, don't do that. So that was another little thing, And then recently, probably like last year, I had an artist just, in that station. There was somebody else, that artist there. He told me, he goes, hey, bro, did something bad happen back here? I'm like, why? He goes, I don't know. I was just tattooing that night, and all of a sudden, some shit just fell off the fucking wall. Same corner.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, dude, we need to get the hell. I mean, that's probably one reason I want to get the hell out of here. I'm like, this corner is tripping me out right now. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Board it up.
That corner,
Board it up.
It was that corner, but okay. This is where I'm getting down to the main thing. Did I tell you?
I don't know.
We're leaving the shop. This is where we're leaving, right? I had an artist there that left. We're clearing out the shop. Everything's almost gone. Mind you, there used to be artists there. I cleaned it out. There was nothing in there. I find in a baggie, it was sage with a red candle rolled up.
The fuck?
So when I got it, I got it and I touched it and I put it back. I was like, fuck, I already touched it. I got it and I went outside. And the homie's like, hey, what is that? I was like, I don't know. He's like, hey, don't throw that shit away. It was literally sage with a red candle with some weird shit wrapped around.
Because a red candle means something.
Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck is it? So I called somebody, and they were like, oh, it could be good, it could be bad. Is it lit? And I look, well, no, it's not lit. So they said, oh, it's not ignited. That's good, blah, blah, blah. Where was it? In the station in top of whose? I'm like, well, there used to be an artist sitting there. But it's always that corner, but I'm talking about the corner. It's always, but why in the fuck was it in that corner? You know what I mean? Did someone leave it there? But it was supposed to be for love, romance, romantic, someone that was trying to put a spell on this person. Someone wanted this person. They want to fall in love. I'm like, yeah, what
damn.
the hell? Yeah, bro, it was literally big old sage with a red candle wrapped up in a plastic bag, ready for some shit to happen. You know what I mean? Like they're going to light it, boom, fall in love with you, whatever. But it ended up being nothing. It ended up being like some love shit, supposedly, red candle, this and that. I don't know. Could be, but they were like, you just throw it away and just leave it there. Don't touch it, do not just get rid of it. So I had my uncle come and he fucking went to town and blessed the whole shop, blessed us before we left, all kind of stuff, bro. It was just weird as fuck. That corner was just something.
That's
the
wild.
whole time I was there.
So can you feel things like that all the time? Is that like how you are or what?
I mean, I can, but I do turn it off just so that I don't, I can just live my life.
What do you feel
too much
in
energy?
here?
Honestly, I knew you guys were going to ask me. I don't necessarily feel anything. I mean, if I were to open up and really tap in, I could.
Tap in.
I do.
She'll make you like.
Let's do that.
Hold on. I do feel.
I like that he gets all scared, so let's just do this shit. Hey, I was trying to get a ghost hunters for Halloween up in here.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna try to do that next year.
I like doing stuff like that.
I want like a ghost hunter episode. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You feel like there's something here?
No, I mean, we had some weird shit happen here. I'll even like legit.
What have you heard?
No. So this was a trip, right? So in my office right here. There was I have these light things just like this, right? But they're locks on them and everything, right? That shit you have to unlock it for them to fall down, for those things to fall down, right? So I had cameras and stuff in here. Well, I came in here and I have a lock on my door. You have to have know the code to get in. My door was open when I got here. I'm like, how the fuck? I check it every time, especially because I had a lot of people working here at that time. And I'm like, why is my door open when I come in? And then my light thing is hanging down, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Why is my light hanging? Like someone had to physically do it because, and that's when I was arguing, but who the fuck came in my office and did this shit?
Yeah.
And I was arguing with the people. They're like, no, we didn't do that. I'm like, because I had probably 6 girls in the office at the time. I'm like, who did this? Like somebody had to, you have to physically turn them.
Yeah.
And all of them in order for it to fall down the way it is.
You gotta get
Yeah,
had screwdriver.
I'm all. There's no way it's just gonna come down. There ain't no wind in here and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? So all of a sudden, I watch the cameras, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
What's on the
We
camera?
literally just see my door open,
That's crazy.
and then you see like the light, and it went like this, like you can see. And we were like, I literally was like, they're like, see, I told you, but all the girls freaked out after that.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, I would
All of them freaked out, right? I was like, what the hell? Like, that can't be real. And I was like, of course, I don't get afraid of things like that. I don't get. It doesn't scare me. Nothing scares me like that. But when all the girls are freaking out, and I'm like, that shit is crazy. Because even my best friend, I was renting out some spots to him. He owned his own business, and I rented out another office to him. And I thought for sure it was his mom, because his mom's kind of like his mom kind of did like drugs and shit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking his mom was probably trying to do some shit in here, like what the fuck. And I was like, I was cool with his mom and everything, but I still was thinking that was his mom. There's no way. She probably saw me do the code, but I saw on the camera my door open, literally with nobody there.
Yeah.
It opened, and like it looked like somebody opened it, because the whole thing just opens up.
Yeah.
And I checked the door 100% when I left, and I even showed the camera me checking the door, trying to open it. And be coming out. So I watched everything because I was tripping out on that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, that's that. I've never felt like anything since then. Like I can kind of see that. Okay, something was weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying. Open up your tap in. Let's see what's cracking
Well,
over
I
there.
was gonna say, and I don't know, this could be like associated to the room or whatever, but I do feel like a male presence. This would be somebody that would be on the other side. I don't know if it would be again connected to the room or somebody here, but I do feel like I'm getting the name like Robert or like something with like an R that would be on the other side. So I don't know if that would be.
I don't know of nobody that died here. If they died, I've been here 10 years, but before that, there was like shit, like 5 other shops here before me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Do you know somebody named Robert or you like Roberto, Robert, Rob
I mean, yeah, but not that came here or anything
that
like
passed away though?
that. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I feel like
Recently,
I mean it doesn't matter.
Ronnie.
It could be. Yeah. Is this somebody that would be like more like age range closer to you?
Yeah, a homie of mine just passed away.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
What is it like really recent?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That could be. I mean, now
Oh,
that you're
like my nigga
saying
Rico.
it,
Well, like,
it's making me
It's
like, ooh.
gonna happen.
stupid bitch.
Yeah, it's crazy because I okay, so I don't know how to explain it. Like I think that when I talk about this, people think like I see dead people and things like that. It's not that. It's just a feeling, and it's hard to explain because it's like I don't speak like they don't speak with their mouths. They just speak with energy. So I get feelings and then I try to express it, and that's where like maybe
He's
a
the
name
one.
comes up.
Well, he was nobody I grew up with. I knew him for a while. He's part of the lowrider community, lowriding stuff. But he just passed away because he drinks.
Is something
used to
with
drink.
something happened with like his chest or like his breathing or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is for you, Greg. Of course, it always with you.
No, it's crazy because, you know, what he's going through, my little brother, you know, he drinks and shit. We're trying to help him out and stuff, but he's doing good. My little brother's doing good. Well, all my brothers drinking shit, but the homie, that's how he passed away.
Yeah.
He left a little daughter, like I think 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just passed away. Last week, couple days?
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
know
just a
that.
couple days. I mean, he went from like getting sick, being in the hospital for a week, and boom, like he went in from, he couldn't breathe.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. That's what I was like. I
He
feel like
couldn't breathe, and then he ended up getting he ended up getting well, some with alcohol and all that, you know. But yeah, he went to like a coma. He didn't wake up. I know his sister. His sister went to school with me. She kept me updated. You know, he has real good homies. I've known him for a long time. Like I said, I've known him for years, but he always reached out to me like, "Hey, you're doing it, dog." You know, every car I had, because he has lowriders. Oh, I wish I would get down. One day I'll get down. Oh yeah, you get whatever you want, dog. You know what I mean? But he was going through it with his baby mama and shit. You know what I mean? But then, yeah, I know his pops passed away. He was going through it, but he just drank and drank and drank. He had a lot of good homies. He knew a lot of people.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just passed away.
Did
You know,
they
it's
do-
crazy.
Go ahead.
It's crazy. He had a family member that went to his viewing that same day. His cousin passed away too.
That's why I was about to interrupt you. I was gonna say, hey, has he had the memorial yet? Because he's talking about the memorial. So that's crazy. That would
Yeah,
be
they
like
just had the memorial.
Yeah.
And that day they had a memorial. His cousin passed away from like a car accident.
What do you mean they are talking about the memorial?
the energy, like who's giving me the information. It's not like somebody's whispering in my ear.
So what are you feeling right now? Like what energy are you hearing?
I feel anxious. I feel like I have to talk about it, like, or he has to validate what I'm getting. So it's like, I know, like, it sounds crazy, but it's just, like, when it comes, like, if no one would have validated what I was talking about, it would have just dissipated. But the fact that he was like, I feel what, like, this connects to what you're talking about. So it kind of, like, builds up, and then I have to say certain things. And if he validates it, to me, it's like he got the message. So I don't work in any dark, crazy shit or anything like that. I just feel shit. But
Like a presence?
Yeah, it just feels like, well, for me, it just feels like anxious right now. Like, I want to, like, you know, like, I can feel, like, emotion towards the situation or whatever the case is. But I knew whoever it was, like, someone that would have been, like, a younger person, not, like, an old person that passed away. That's why I was like, it would be, like,
I
a
think it was
contemporary.
younger than me, too.
Yeah. Like, a contemporary to you would have been, like, again, like, same age range. So, like, friend, cousin, like, that's what it felt like to me. So, but, yeah. There's something about the memorial, too, like, that seems significant. I don't know, like, if somebody has, like, a picture of him that they're going to, like, put somewhere, or maybe you do. I don't know, but it's, like, memorialized.
Yeah, probably want to get tatted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because I tattoo a lot of his family and shit.
Oh,
too.
you do? Okay, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, I'm getting, like, a picture, portrait type of thing. But, yeah, that's, like, the only thing that I felt. I felt a man that was maybe wanted to just say he's okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, he literally, that's crazy.
That's why I'm like trying to figure out like how you feel that. You know what I mean?
You ain't gonna be able to figure that out.
No.
You're not gonna be able to figure that out.
No. It's, I don't know. I feel like, have you ever, okay, like for an example, I feel like everybody has like, you know, I know not everybody's into this, I get it. But I know some people, you know, everybody has like intuition. You kind of just know shit, right? Like, you don't really know how you know it, but you're like, I know that this motherfucker's gonna fuck me over.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just feel it,
That's
right?
me.
Yeah.
That's how you feel it when you feel that?
It feels
shit.
like that, but it's like information that I receive that I don't know where it comes from. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. So
I
that's
feel
why
that
I
shit.
need someone to help me out and be like, yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't make sense, you know? So, but she knows. She used to work for me. She was my assistant, so she's seen all this. She
Yeah,
knows.
that's right.
So you're a ghost hunter too.
No, I'm not.
No, she's,
No, I'm just,
but she knows. So, yeah.
You need to smoke
My
again?
money spray.
You
Yeah.
need to smoke again?
no.
So and in your profession besides the podcast, what is it?
So I freelance for Mac. So I do makeup. I'm a makeup artist, and then I also, I'm a administrative assistant for a machining company. So I just, I'm a receptionist / administrative assistant.
And a comedian.
No.
Full time.
What was this?
Damn.
Son. What was this thing I heard that you could sing?
No, she's lying. She always has
Can you sing?
No,
For real.
No, for real. I don't sing.
She
I'm
wanna-
not a-
she
I'm not
wanna
a
call you a liar
singer.
so bad.
No, I don't
Nikki.
sing.
Let's hear it.
Nikki,
Let's
just
hear
let
it.
it out, Nikki.
Come on.
We're not gonna make you sing. We just want to know.
Somebody might be
No, we're gonna
watching
make you
that
sing.
wants to sign you right now, make a lot of money.
Just sing.
And I
Just
am
sing.
your manager.
Just sing.
You're my
We'll-
manager?
We'll put a beat up for you.
Uh-oh.
These eyes are crying.
If you were-
Forgiveness.
if you
It's
were,
more than saying sorry. Sorry.
That movie's for Just Friends. That
Oh
shit
my
is
God.
funny as
That's
hell.
why we named our
Podcast.
podcast Just Friends.
No shit.
That's our favorite movie.
So that's the name of it?
I like that shit. All right,
Friends
that's cool.
Uncut.
That's cool as fuck. I like that shit. Keep singing it. Let's hear it. Let's let the audience hear it. Come on.
To forgive is divine, so let's have a glass of wine and have makeup sex.
Eye contact.
Till the end of
Eye contact.
time.
Damn. Give up
coming to
the
a city near you.
There you go.
Now performing at all strip clubs near you, Spimmer Rhino, everywhere.
Satin. No, just
Satin,
kidding,
yep.
just kidding, just kidding.
Holiday.
Just kidding.
I like that. I like that you guys named it off of that. That shit's fucking dope, actually. All
Love that
right.
movie. That's our favorite movie.
That's dope. I like that shit.
If you've never seen Just Friends, go watch it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
You won't regret it.
Great flick.
or you have a lot of people who are just watching that shit.
There's a lot of people watching right now still. We're gonna have to
Yeah?
keep this flowing, dude.
Oh, bro.
Hey, you know what? That's it. Time for you girls to ask another question.
Oh.
Go ahead.
How many people watching?
Well, on this channel, there's 25.
Brandon said I love
but
you guys.
all we can see is 25. But usually there's more. Like as soon as we click off, we update. But we have all the other platforms being watched too.
It went from crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. It sure did. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I have a question. What is the worst way you have ever broken up with somebody?
Ooh.
Be honest.
Shit, what's that?
Who you talking to? No.
You go first.
The worst way you ever broke. Man.
I guess everybody here's a nice guy.
I mean,
You did some shady shit. There's no way you didn't.
breaking up with somebody, like dating, I think it was just like mutual. Like we both knew it was over type shit.
Same
Not-
with
that wasn't-
yeah.
I mean,
Or ghosting somebody.
no, that's not dating. You can't ghost somebody that you're dating.
So you ghost people.
No, I'm saying you can't ghost anybody. Like, if you're dating with somebody for like a year, how you gonna ghost? Like
You
guys are-
can. I've seen
Well, you
it
can,
happen.
but like I
Yeah.
mean, at that point, you can be able to see them again. They're gonna know your whole routine. They're gonna pop up on you some at one moment. Like
Love
I mean,
you,
I do
good
that a
papa.
lot. I just ghost a lot. I don't care. Like, I just stop talking to him.
And why is that?
I don't know. I'm just like annoyed.
because he already
bored
paid
by
him,
it.
so
Yeah,
like,
I don't
you don't need
think
to talk to him
I
no
don't
more.
think I'm that of a dick. I don't think
Yeah,
I
I've
ever
never
did
done no shit
crazy
like that. I was just
Yeah.
we both knew it was over.
Like if I don't want to be with him,
I never did no text message shit. Hey, it's over. No text message.
So the ghosting thing, that's another question I have. So when you ghost somebody, do you feel like it's because you don't owe them an explanation, you don't really care? It's just like dismissal of that person's feelings, like fuck you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad about that?
I sleep
And why
good.
is that?
I don't know. I just don't really like. I don't
Karma's
know.
real.
Huh?
Karma's real.
Karma is very real. Have you ever been ghosted?
No, I mean not like no, because I usually don't like 3 months and there's like a little turnaround. I feel like there's for a lot of dudes do that though. You know what I mean?
No.
So,
Facts.
they do. I mean, I just think like if they're just, I mean, you have to look at it like where you meet these people or where like how you hooked up with them. Like it's kind of like, well, this is obviously not going to go anywhere because this is like the way you hooked up, the way kind of things went down. You're like, yeah, I can't wife this chick. You know what I mean? I can't stay with this girl. It'd be weird. So like you just kind of like let it flow. Like you try to do it like cool, like just.
See, my girl I was her booty call.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was her booty call. Yeah.
She wifed you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I was your booty call. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Fucking feel used.
I mean,
I used to wake up with a pair of shoes next to me and everything.
damn.
New ones?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Their shoes-
fiber.
Look at that! Look at it! He loves that shit. Look at
She's like, get the fuck on.
Yeah, I've never.
I feel like girls
I've
would do
never
the dirty shit though. Like they
Yeah.
can't. Girls
Yeah,
do the
for
dirty
sure.
shit. Dudes ghost, or they're just like I don't know.
Girls will be showing up with another dude
I
all
know more
fast,
girls
Yeah.
who ghost guys than guys that ghost girls. It's more easier for girls to ghost guys because I mean we got what they want, not what the opposite. You know what I mean? So I would think more girls would ghost guys.
Yeah.
The only stories I've heard from ghosting was girls doing it, not guys doing
I've
it.
seen everybody do it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel bad. She said, got him. Sometimes I feel bad. Just like, have you ever felt guilty about it? I have. And I felt like
When
it
I
came
was
back.
younger, I did. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like these girls out here are just doing so much. Like I really don't like. I mean, okay, this is be real. A lot of these girls are just whores nowadays. So like when you meet them, you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do with you? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna chill with you a little bit, and that's it. There's nothing. I can't bring you home.
Right.
I can't you can't do none of that shit with you. You're out there doing all. I mean, it's like you've been ran through. Like. It's just kind of that's kind of the way it goes. It's hard to find a good girl, really. I mean, these girls
These days?
Yeah,
man.
there's just not good girls out there. It's hard. It's very hard. And then you got the girls that, now all of a sudden I'm a good girl. Like you can't just become a virgin from before. Like you still got that in you. You know what I mean? Like when you see this kind of stuff like play out so much, like so many times, like these girls will be like, okay, I'm a good girl, and they're a good girl for years or something. Then all of a sudden they're with their husband or whatever, or their boyfriend, they live together, then they might end up fucking the neighbor. Like I've seen this shit happen from like people I know. Like people I work with, like, oh dude, this girl, she was a whore, but she's good now. He's with her for like 7 years, and all of a sudden, he found out she fucked the neighbor. Like that shit comes out eventually. Like once they're a whore, it comes out. Like they're gonna show themselves at some point. They might not get caught. They might get caught.
yeah.
Like it's just that once they're like that, it just is what it is.
That's like saying I forgot how to ride a bike.
Yeah, it's like.
I'm like, you ain't never gonna forget.
Like once they do that shit, it's almost like
You know
well,
what I
you're damaged goods. Like
Once
I
you see
can't.
a bike, you gonna pick it up and ride that motherfucker.
I mean, what do you girls think about that? Like,
you ain't never.
I think it's damaged goods type.
Oh
You know?
my god.
I mean, like, if somebody's like slept with a lot of people or whatever the case is.
Yeah, if they got like a. I mean, this is even biological. Like, there's literally a study I just saw too, and this shit tripped me the fuck out too. I didn't know that this is the way it is. So, it's gonna sound crazy too. So when a man comes inside of you, a woman, right? That semen actually, not all of it, but there's a good amount of it that it's all biological. This is like real shit, scientific shit. It actually becomes part of their DNA. So when people say, I know that tripped me the fuck out. So there was this like scientists talking about it on a podcast actually. And I was like, what the fuck? So they say a lot of times when you think that your child looks like your ex, or because I was thinking about him or I was mad at him.
Or they're mad at me
They said
too.
no, because they actually biologically have some of them in them. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know that shit. And it stays because a woman, like a man, obviously, they're not gonna have any of that shit
You
in
heard this
them.
from a podcaster or a
No,
or a
it was a scientist. No, look it up. Look it up. It's not like it's all of it that's in them, but but that semen stays like a part of them for the rest of their lives. For the rest of their lives. So if you got a woman that is getting just smashed constantly, imagine what the fuck they got in them. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Biologically, I didn't know that shit. I just found this out. I was like, dude, that's crazy. I mean, I knew all about the like when a woman hooks up with a dude, it's hard for them to basically be like feel that same way about somebody else. There's all this like biological shit they talk about, but I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, just imagine like I mean, these girls are out here doing that, and it's like they have all this like different men a part of them.
Right. Well, I also believe that, and like this is like biblical, even if we want to take it there, like soul ties. You fuck
true,
somebody and you have a
Yeah.
soul tie with them, and it's
I
just
believe
it
that.
is what it is. And I feel like people just so casually like have sex and multiple partners, and it's just like you're literally crossing, and your soul is tying to that person, and who knows how many people they just fucked. They fucked 7 girls. You fuck them. You have those 7 girls attached to you somehow.
Yeah.
And especially if you're having sex with a man or a woman that's sleeping with everybody and they've got a lot of demons and dark shit. Like one of my exes, he had I didn't know this, but like I look back at pictures of myself when I was with that person and I look drained and just beaten down because I'm taking on all of whatever the fuck he has going on. So I think that people don't, casual sex, I'm not really into that. You know how I am. Like it's not my thing. Like I've slept with someone I was dating, whatever. But to me, I just feel like it's not worth the price that you pay. It's just not. It's not worth that price. I'm not trying to sit there and fight with your demons when it's not for me. So
I believe that's completely true too.
yeah, it is.
The thing that kind of keeps you out of that is when you're drinking and partying. Like you just like
That's the decision making.
yeah, you can like just kind of forget about that shit. But that shit still catches up with you. That shit's real.
It
I
does.
completely believe that too.
Yeah. People gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Keep your pussies and your dicks to yourself. You know, like just, it's not worth it to me. I mean, I get it. Everybody wants to do, you know, they have a void that they're trying to fill. If we're being honest, like that's really what I think it is.
That's usually what it is. I mean, drinking and all that shit's the same thing.
Same. Yeah.
You know, you're just trying to fill that void, that empty void inside of you.
Right.
Brienne said, I heard it takes 7 years for someone's DNA to be released.
Oof. Sucks.
I never heard no shit like that though.
You know what? Keep talking. I'll find that shit too.
Look it up.
What do you mean?
I sent it to
I mean, you
myself.
can find anything on Google.
No,
but
this is just-
I mean, I already heard that from the doctor's
Is
mouth.
that
Just keep going.
About the whole having sex with somebody next, you
So it
know,
takes
their
7 years
DNA.
for someone's DNA to be out of you.
Yeah, I've never heard no shit like that.
Okay, keep going though. I'm gonna try to find.
And then the kid looks like, nah.
No,
never,
that's scary. I'm all like,
yeah.
no, but the soul tie thing, I think.
Soul tie is real because
Yeah.
my dad's a
Swear I
pastor,
had
so
other kids out
Oh,
there.
even-
is your dad a pastor?
yeah. So even like the whole wearing somebody else's clothes, you know what I mean. I never really fucked with that either. Like, hey, let me borrow your shirt, or let me wear your jacket tonight, or socks. Yeah, no, you're not doing none of that.
You don't want to walk in their socks, you know.
So
it's
shit
true.
like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think that, like I said, I just feel like people don't realize that, especially men. Like, it's just not just men; it is women too, but. Just going and being with all these people, and it's like, oh, you wonder why you're miserable, depressed, and it's just there's emptiness.
Yeah,
it's just
trying to feel something that can't be filled. I mean, it can be filled, but you're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, and then it's just temporary. You go back to your normal life, especially for women, because we feel it afterwards for a long time. Like, we develop feelings, or maybe he's gonna take me out on a date after this time, and it's like, no, bitch, he's not. He's just gonna keep fucking you. You know what I mean? And we do that to ourselves, I feel, and. Yeah, it's a shit show.
So then, do you believe what he said? Then you can turn somebody who's a hoe or been sleeping around into.
I'll have to find it later.
And somebody in a relationship.
It's not true.
It's
That's
not true.
No, I have it. I sent it to me. It's just so I have it, but I got to go through. I have so many messages in there.
I mean, as far as a woman goes, I would just. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I know for me, my opinion and experience, a man that's been with everybody and that's just who he is and that's all he knows. I don't think you can make him just suddenly be this great guy.
You can't. The man has to choose. Mm-hmm. He has to choose. But all right,
isn't that for both people then?
I would agree, but I mean, I'm just like from my own perspective. But I mean, yeah, I would say because I do kind of know some people that just have been doing the same thing for a long time too, as far as women. So I guess that's what it is.
So like, what is your opinion on that? Do you think it's different for a man and a woman?
It depends.
I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong. So I mean,
I don't think that there's really a difference.
I think it's different.
Because
it can be.
For me, I feel the same way about, and I know that this is going to be like a, controversial, but I feel the same way on the other spectrum where it's like a man can't be a hoe and a woman is a hoe. I think that that's bullshit. Like, I think it's the same. It's the same shit.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I know societally,
society is not, But
whatever.
Reality speaking, if you slept with 10, I slept with 10, we're the same thing.
Yeah.
If we get down to it, now is it cool? Now who's cooler? Obviously, a man is not going to be looked at as a hoe. You're going to, you know what I mean? It's going to be you're going to be held to a different standard than a man. Yeah, and then that's just how it is. Not saying it's right, but that's just how it is.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't like either one of them, but. But I think that it would be difficult to make somebody like turn a hoe into a housewife. I think it would be hard. Yeah. For sure. I 100% think because again, I think it's the same for a man or a woman. So.
You being quiet.
I mean, I agree because I think that it is hard. Like if you hear like, oh, I've been with him, and it's just like, damn, like he's been with everybody. Like it just makes you not want to. I mean, at least for me, I'm speaking for myself. I wouldn't want to be with someone that was with a whole bunch of partners.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about this, Greg?
What if a dude had like 8 kids and shit?
No, can't do it.
That's a lot.
Too many kids.
That's terrible.
Too much money. Shit.
That's
not enough
time. Yeah, not enough time at all. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I don't.
Not at all.
Has anybody been married?
About to get married.
That's dope.
Well,
I believe in marriage.
I don't think she wants to.
Don't say
that. Have you guys been married?
Yeah, I've been married.
No.
You've been married?
Mm-hmm.
How long were you married for?
14 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you like freshly out of that marriage?
No, like over 4 years now. You met her a bunch of times. Like, yeah, I was with her when Bobby and Raquel were together, and you met her like so many times.
No.
Yeah.
That's why you're letting loose now, huh?
No, I did. I did let. Well, no, I was still letting loose when I was married. Like towards the end, Like no, I'm being serious. Like that shit was like rocky as hell. So I was like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm just.
That's why he thinks the way he thinks because he was a married motherfucker fucking the neighbor like type shit. Like,
no.
Oh, that was you.
That was you.
That was a story about him.
You know what? I was like, is that a movie he's talking about?
No, I literally seen that shit happen so many times.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
I mean, I hear all kinds of shit. We hear all kinds of shit tattooing, bro. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
it's just really crazy. This generation these days. I mean, you could be older and shit, but all these older people want to do newer generation shit. It's just not. It's just all bad. It's crazy.
Is it overwhelming having all types of energies coming in the shop, like our personalities and listening
I mean, it's not overwhelming, but I do get my shit like cleansed. And I mean, that's the thing. So many energies come in the shop. You just don't know. I asked this guy, huh? How many times I get the shop cleansed? I'll have us all cleansed, bro.
Damn.
I swear, yeah. I'm not playing. I don't play with that shit. I'll have my uncle come in and be like, hey, whoever's here, go open the doors. I have them stand there. They'll turn around, lift their leg up. I have them all get cleansed. Well, this is the thing, okay? No matter, people will look at me like, oh, you got the cars, you got money, this and that. I'm far from fucking rich. I'm content. I'm happy. I'm fighting a case right now, dog. I'm fighting a case for going on 3 years. Okay, cops ran at my pad, hit my house. I got pulled over. Cops ran at my pad, thinking I sell drugs, guns, all kinds of shit. My shit got hit tough. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck's going on? Go to jail, fucking get bailed out. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Get a lawyer. I mean, I didn't even need a lawyer because I never done shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what? Let me get a lawyer to back up the family and my fucking business. So get a lawyer, get out, get bailed out, go to a lawyer, talk to this dude one-on-one. Like, what the fuck? Like, look at my shit. What's going on? You know what I mean? So he's looking at my shit and he's like, man, no, this looks like a normal case, this and that. I'm like, no, I want to know what's going on. I know you get cases, you know, a lot of guys tell you, like, oh, I didn't do it, this and that. I need to know what's going on because I literally don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I just went to jail. Fucking cops ran to my house, tore my shit upside down. My kids were there. Mind that I'm sober because I didn't want, you know, fighting shit come back to me and cops run to my house for something stupid. So they got on the paperwork. They're looking for drugs, guns, like 357, like straight named guns. Like, why the fuck they have them named? You know what I mean? Like, looking for certain shit. They go on my pad, don't find shit.
Somebody
you know
told
what I
on
mean?
you?
Yeah, well, basically,
Because like the name and the type of guns and shit, somebody else said it.
Basically, it says it was a Hobbs investigation, which is an informant of a tattletale. So, and I was like, so what the fuck's a Hobbs? Informant of a tattletale? What kind of informant? A cop? You know, no, just somebody telling on you. Somebody that knows you, don't know all of you, but just saying that you're fucking doing this and that. I'm like, well, bet. Fucking, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't need to hire you because I ain't doing shit. 3 years, I went to court for like 6 times. After the 6 times, it's fucking, they was like, you know what? You just call in every couple of weeks and make sure, you know, they don't put you on the board and this and that. So they still haven't picked it up because they ain't got shit on me. I know they were following around for a little bit, this and that. They ain't gonna find shit because I don't do shit. You know what I mean? But the thing is, when it comes down to like dropping my shit, I want to turn around and fucking sue somebody, dog, because they put my family through shit, my business. They fuck with people that leave my shop, people that have businesses that leave my shop that are legit. You know what I mean?
So it makes you look bad.
Makes me, hell yeah. Oh yeah, bro. People's left my shop. Like, hey, dog, you got put over. Cops put me out. Fucking gunpoint saying, "No, you buy a gun from that guy." This and that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
You know what I mean? But mind you, I'm a tattoo shop. A guy, shop full of guys tatted up. I could have been mistaken. Could have been the wrong person. You know what I mean? But I got popped for it. Whatever the fuck it is, because when they pull. So I leave the shop at 7:30. I got pulled over around 7:30, 7:45. So when I got out, I had a warrant for my arrest at 2:30 that day prior. So at 2:30, I had a warrant for my arrest. I was at the shop all day. They left. I get pulled over. I have a pistol on me, so that's why they said they want to search, but the pistol's in my name. They pull me over at gunpoint. You have anything in your car? No. You have guns on you? I have a gun on me. It's loaded in my driver's seat. Well, why is it loaded?
CCW?
Yeah. No. Not just
CW?
Yeah. So they were like, why is it under possession? I'm like, I'm a business owner. I own a tattoo shop around the corner. Oh, okay. So why is it loaded? Oh, because 2 days ago that smoke shop right next door to me just got robbed at gunpoint. I said, they just robbed the neighbors at gunpoint. I have it on camera. I have it on my phone. They got robbed. How do I know they want to hit my spot? I'm not going to say, oh, excuse me, let me get my shit out of the trunk
and load it up
before you kill me, before I get to my kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that shit. I'm getting home safe. I carry fucking money on me, and I'm trying to get home. And then the lady was cool. The guy was cool. They were like, oh,
damn,
cool.
That's
so, but since we have, your firearm and it's loaded, we're gonna have to search your premises, your house. And I'm just like, and I'm not thinking that. But I'm all right, cool.
It's not legal.
I'm all cool. So I'm thinking like,
they didn't give you a warrant or nothing.
They need a warrant.
Just because you said cool, huh?
But I said cool. So I was basically, it was like around 7, right before 7:40 on my cameras. 7:30 something. So when I got pulled over, they were in my fucking house. So how fast was it? But they had a warrant for my arrest prior.
Damn.
So then I'm like, okay, why in the fuck you got a warrant? Like, what's a warrant for? I don't have prior anything. I've never been in trouble.
Damn.
Never none of this. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? I'm still like, what the fuck's going on, dog? Almost 3 years later.
Arrest is different from the warrant for your house.
Yeah.
It's two different things.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like, what? And then they get to the house. They get one of our personal cars, move it down the street. They come in. As soon as you see me in the camera, whoop, turn the camera. Get in my house, whoop, turn the cameras. Turned all my fucking cameras.
You don't have to do that either.
They got in my safe. They questioned all the money I had in my safe. What's this for? I have all my shit right there. Everything I have in books, shop for this, for that, everything accounted for. You know what I mean? I don't just put money in my fucking safe. You know what I mean?
You could sue the city.
you
too.
could
I'm gonna sue the fuck out of somebody, bro. I'm just waiting because they ain't got shit on me.
No, you could do it now for their arrest.
You should probably get a lawyer.
I've never had. I still got everything. Everything right? I go on vacation probably a couple years later, and then I went to Glamis, came home. My house got fucking robbed. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking people are like, oh, it's people you know. I'm thinking like, I don't have nobody over my house. I have nobody over my house. Nobody knows where the fuck I live, right? But when they did, let me go back. When they did pull me over, and say I have anything else, I have nothing. But I have lowriders. I have a gold plating machine. So I did tell them, you know what? I have something in my possession. It's not mine, but you're gonna go to my house. It's in my possession. It was an all gold AK-47. Just put together. I don't even know if it worked, but it was gold plated. I was gonna hit a little pieces on it, but it was in my possession. So when I told them I had that, they were in my house, whatever. So when my house got robbed, this is the thing. When my house got robbed, whoever went into my house went straight to the fucking that drawer. That was in, and I'm thinking, okay, it's the neighbors and that, and I'm thinking, like, what if it was the fucking cops that came into my pad or trying to explain to somebody, yeah, you're gonna go in the house, or like, see if we find some more shit. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like that because nobody knows where I live. Like I said, nobody know. Oh, what if it's someone that hates you? But nobody knows where the fuck I live. I only have a handful of people that go. And it's weird how they go break in my house. They didn't touch shit. They just went to my room and just where they found that piece, they had that shit just boom. And then when you walked out, I had my backpack there. They took my backpack, had like chains, money in it, whatever, you know? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to put shit together. But at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Keep that shit. Just let me be, you know? But when they let me be, I'm going to sue the fuck out of somebody, dog. I swear to God, I'm going to sue the fuck out of somebody because I can't, that shit, it's not flying, dog. You know what I mean? I can't do that shit, dog. It's like, it's all bad.
Yeah, we're about to close. Any more last chats, though?
No, same thing. They can sit up there. Chupas, I feel this is the worst when girls cheat. The reason being they have no feelings for us guys cheat. You guys did. She was like, blah, blah, blah. And then your boy was saying, yes, rats. I get you, bro. All shadows in the Clark. In the dark.
So I just want to go, how was your experience on the podcast? We always ask this at the end.
Oh, yeah, dope, bro.
Dope.
Appreciate
you coming on, man,
Thank
for
you.
real.
Oh, yeah.
How was your experience on the podcast?
I had fun. I had a good time.
You had a good time?
Good time.
My pimping.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do it. How was your experience?
I loved it. I think that you guys are dope. You guys don't make us feel like, well, personally me, like judged and all that, because like with my little story,
No, you're
that
good.
is a little hard to,
everybody used to do that when they were 2 or 1.
It happens to the best of us, okay? But I think you guys are dope.
Do the other
and
voice.
this
You
is
have to do the
a
other voice.
Really amazing
Do it.
opportunity.
Do it, Nikki.
No.
Do it one time for the one time.
No, we don't want to get people canceled because that one is a little bit more racial.
We can do it when we go on your podcast.
We'll do it when we go on my podcast. Our podcast.
How was your experience?
So they're just laughing and shit.
It's like being regular in the room.
That's what I'm saying. It is.
But we talk shit like this all day.
Yeah,
I swear that's why people tell us like you need GoPros, you need the cameras. We do shit where I'm like, fuck, if I would have had a camera.
That's literally
We go live live
it's
in
crazy,
there.
bro.
So
On
basically,
TikTok.
even barbers I know, so now barbers are starting to interview their clients before they cut their hair. Girls, you know what I mean? Ask them a couple questions. Even the ones where he goes and their clips, their stream go out the roof.
That's
just having a camera there and just being normal.
You just have a YouTube and then
you don't. I mean, you don't always have to have a YouTube, but you should make one because it's gonna at a certain point. But just going, you can even get paid off of TikTok, posting it on TikTok,
for sure.
and getting money from that, and that's just easy money. You're literally just doing this, and the camera's right there, and then you clip it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, my compo's been telling me that for years. Like, bro, Gumps, you need to fuck. You got it. You got all the fucking bells
6
and
figures. I'm
whistles.
talking about 6 figures in
Oh,
a month.
he's been telling me. And I'm like, fuck. And now my son, he's only 6. I have a picture of this kid. He tells me, Daddy, I want to be. He asked me for a camera, right? I had a couple cameras put away. Dad, I want to be a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a YouTuber and people subscribe to me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because he was talking to one of my friends, his kid. My son's 6 years old, so they're talking. We're just eating shit. Out of nowhere, my son told his friend, he goes, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, dude, I said my kid's 6 years old, already asking the kid that. And I'm sitting there, like, watching him. Was it yours or was it Bubba's? It was yours, huh? Your kid, huh? Yeah, he sat there and like, what do you be when you grow up? And his kid was like, look at him, like, and these kids are smart, bro. You know what I
It's
mean?
a different type
And
of
I told
league
him,
now.
look at this fool. This fool's asking him. They're about to get down on a whole ass conversation, start talking some shit.
Their own
You know what I mean?
podcast.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm like, it made me feel happy as hell because you don't hear
The
kids
youth,
6
yeah.
years old, but like, what do you want to be when you
Yeah,
grow up?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It was crazy. You know, just that little
Mhm.
comment right there. I was like, fuck. I was tripping out.
I feel like if you just keep it raw like this, because a lot of people they script. I don't know if you know that. So
Oh,
we had a guy that used to be our production guy before, and he said that they actually script the hell out of it. They had somebody that did the exact same thing we did because they saw ours and they scripted it with him.
What?
Yeah. So there's a lot of like fake shit you see on but ours is completely 100%
Like raw dog.
just raw. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're raw dogging over here.
Raw dogging it.
Shit.
Yep. Take 7 years to do it though.
DNA.
But we appreciate you guys coming on. It
For
was
sure.
it was a good podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And we're gonna close out. So
The slogan is "Shed the sheep." So on 3, everybody's gonna look at the camera and say "Shed the sheep." One,
This one?
yeah. 1, 2, 3.
shed the sheep. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Rico Savage.
Greg.
Sam Bam.
Nikki Supreme.
Lino.
Lino.
We appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. It
Press
bumps
that
up our
button.
algorithm.
the
Just
button.
press that button. It's just a button away. Come on. We're out.
Peace.
Peace.
See?